Today, I thought what we would do is we would start our sorceress journey. We are all the way up here in the savannah. This is where we live. We started our Freya quest a couple of days ago. So she's kind of like waiting for us over here. She looks kind of stuck, but I think that's just how she likes to stand, honestly. And I kind of want to ignore her today as much as possible and start our Lu Fei quest. In the Age of Heroes, they did introduce 2 new companions to the game, which have kind of quest lines, voice lines, things like that. There you go. Someone's freezing cold at the moment. Freya is like a warrior fighter kind of person, and then Lu Fei is like a sorcerer friendo. So we're going to go kind of start his journey today, but we need to kind of do a bit of sorcery first. If you weren't here yesterday, I did place one of these tavern bars. We had picked up a, what is it called? A barkeeper from around the map, from a cage. And we placed the tavern bar, and when you've got a barkeeper plus a tavern bar, then people just show up and try and eat your food. It's an outrage. No, they're just pretending to eat, and you can hire them for like gold coins and things. There we go, we've got Zamorian archer. We got a dancer. I did see a Hyborian earlier, and I meant to buy her, hire her, but alas, she has disappeared. Some of them won't be hireable. They're just kind of like decorative. And this guy is special for the Sacred Hunt event. If you want to know more about the Sacred Hunt event that is ending, I think on the 1st of April, I do have a full guide to it on my YouTube channel. It's comprehensive. So there you go. You might notice that Leon looks different today. No, I didn't improve quality of life him into a female, although I might do at some point. Ian is just over here contemplating Almariah and how he's going to fight back for some better clothing. This is Scully, one of our dancers, and because we're going to be doing some sorcery today, I just thought we would take a dancer with us, because dancers clear your corruption when they're around you. You can see on my HUD that it says entertained. When I have that buff, I will heal faster, and corruption will be cleansed from my HP and stamina bars. There you go. Hype chest. Oh, thank you, people. Hello, Kalendras. Whereabouts is your base on the map? Here. Right here. So we got, what are we, 7G. And it's right here. This is the savannah, which is like a lovely, gorgeous kind of situation full of animals. Very beautiful. There you go. Choo-choo. Thank you for the hype chain, friendos. Henrietta is the closest thing to Freya's kin in this camp. That's true, she's a Nordheimer. I built in the ruins. Yeah, I'll show you around because I have extended it a little bit. Yep, is not your base NPC camp. This is an NPC. This is our base, yes. Can you do Russian asking for a friend? Doubtful, honestly, doubtful. Yes. I'm like a bit of a minor bird. I can kind of copy things if I hear it, like immediately I can copy it. If I haven't got like the muscle memory, it's very hard for me to just like muster it up. There you go. Greetings, I've watched a few videos I liked. Conan didn't have anyone to play with, so eventually quit. Okay. I mean, we do have some servers if you'd like to join our community. We've got an Isle of Sipta server and an Exiled Land server. All you have to do is join, yes, our Discord, look at the pinned messages in our Conan channel, and you'll see joining instructions. Everybody's available, free to join. There you go. Oh, wait, Neff isn't. Oh, Neff is here. Ah, he did it. Well done. Hello, Neff. How's it going? So there you go. Yeah, I'll show you around briefly around this base because we started. Shall I fly so I can show you? Is that going to be easier? Wait. There you go. So it started out, the footprint started just kind of up to here. This kind of line here. And if I get my build hammer out, you will see that these pieces are ones that I have placed. Everything with like highlighted in red is something I've placed. And then these are just here. This is like ruins that exist here. You can see there are some ruins over there and there's an actual NPC camp. And then there was nothing on this other side. So I decided because we needed a bit more space. This is like a temporary like setup before I build something big and grand. I always say stuff like that. Will it happen? We'll see. So I did extend it by putting some foundations, and I placed some of these like ruined pieces, which I can place in creative mode. I don't think I can place them out of creative mode because I believe I need to be on the Isle of Sipta to learn the recipe. I did have somebody say that I can learn them in the wine cellar dungeon, But I suspect I do have to be on the Isle of Sipta. So if you are in single player or an admin on your own server, you can place these. Otherwise, you know, if you're SOL, if you're on an official server. But I just thought it'd be kind of fun to kind of play around with them and extend this section while we were living here. So we just got sandstone foundation pieces and some of these like random bits here. I'll show you them. Decorations and ruins. There you go. Here we are, all these different little pieces. Some bigger pieces as well. There you go. So you can enjoy those if you're like, if you're in single player, you can go into admin mode and into creative and use whatever you want from in there. Otherwise, you'll need to learn it and just use them on the Sipter. Okay, I just wanted to kind of show you that. Let's leave creative mode. There you go. Perfect. So there you go. So I've extended it a little bit just because we need a bit more room for our kind of work spaces and things like that. I have also crafted another thrall pot. So we now have all the creatures we picked up loads yesterday. We've got all our creatures in one and we've got all of our food in the other. I have disabled thrall use, which you can do on any kind of placeable. But they are still taking food from it, unfortunately. Friendos. She isn't. If you see, like, maybe not now. Dun, dun, dun. No, not anymore. We'll see, I guess. Hopefully they're not going to take any more from it. But if you don't disable thrall use, then they'll just pick up like raw meat and things like that from your pots. There you go. All right. Shall we start doing sorcery? Have I forgotten anything? So yeah, so we've got Scully, our like entertainer here, and I want to do the sorceress journey. So let's follow the journey steps. Find and defeat a sorcerer. So we can find them over here. Scully, I just basically set her up the same way Leon was with Hanneman's Gather. It hits incredibly hard. So while she's not going to be a particularly strong thrall because she's only a level 1 dancer, she's a Nordheimer, which helps. But she's got some gruel. We're going to give her some food, so she hits a bit harder as well. If you give her some cooked pork rinds, she'll do 25% more damage. Just hold on 1 second. Let me open the door. It's a bit hot in here. Hold on. There we go. What was I going to say? We do have a giveaway on Twitch. I kind of almost forgot to say. For a DLC, Steam DLC of your choice for this game. Exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat if you want a chance to win that. Do I need to turn the heating off? No, I think the radiator's off. Okay, perfect. Let's go unfriend a sorcerer. Dum-ba-dum-bum. Always pork your thralls, friendos. Every time. Okay. So there's a bunch of sorcerers in our nearby camp here. Let's do a bit of warming up. So we're going to speak to Lu Fei, who's the kind of sorceress companion in the Age of Heroes. But we got to start some sorcery first. Bum-ba-dum-bum. Bum-ba-dum. Got to keep an eye out because there could be a named blacksmith in here and a named bearer. Oh my goodness. So it's not a named bearer. If you see them wearing light encumbrance armor, there we go, there's our journey step. If they're wearing light encumbrance armor, then they're a named bearer. Just bear that in mind. Oh, she took so much damage. Was she leveled up, maybe? No. Okay, tier 2 blacksmith. Okay, we've got another bearer pack. Alright. Take what we need. Just finish clearing out the camp. We're going to do sorcery all the way from the beginning because the journey sort of tells us to go to the sorceress cave. We went there on day 1, but we'll return there so I can show you where it is. Dun, 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 dun. Used to mess with the base building on Twitch. Welcome everybody joining us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Pork, that's it, yeah. We do have an always pork your thralls mug actually, I think in the merch store. Dun, dun. Oh, it was a one hit, friendos. We do need coins for our tavern. Let's have a quick bite and drink of water. Beautiful. There's no sorceress spell page there now, but they seem to be there randomly. This guy's like, where's all my friends? It seems quiet. Beautiful. Okay, we'll drop off anything we don't need and we'll go down, find the sorceress cave. Yeah, we only get corrupted when we go in there, so I just wanted to bring a dancer with me so we could kind of cleanse our corruption immediately. Because I hate being corrupted, personally. Bought some earplugs for when your lady fights something dangerous, yeah. So I don't know if she's a screamer. I did change our character's voice to stoic. And since then, she hasn't been screaming. So there you go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's open our sorcerer's packs. And our ironstone. Okay, twine. We do a bit of quick stacking here. Had everything put away, friendos. Hi, Squeaky. You immediately want to go out the room because, like, oh, I didn't close the door, I opened it. Well done, me. Don't need... maybe we'll keep some spare truncheons. I'm going to make some better quality chests soon. I just didn't quite get into... round to it before. Okay. Sounds of drunken people nearby. Quick stack. Put the iron stone in here. Dun, 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 dun. Problem with having all these friendos here is sometimes they block the doors. Alright. Don't care about that. Okay, let's go learn some sorcery. How is everybody doing? How's your, like, gaming going this week? Any bugs you've experienced, let me know. I'm interested. Let's have a quick check of tavern patrons. Smelter tier 2. Can do without. Archer tier 1. Dancer tier 1. We've already got, like, 2 dancers. So I'll only really hire people if they're, like, interesting. You know what I'm saying? Gonna jump on the table. Dancer tier 3. I might. We're alright. I think we're good. Do I have... let me get Doombringer with me. Level 48 already, friendos. Right, let's go. Do I have anything in your inventory? We're good. Everything's good. Pre-prepared. Mug. Yeah. Use my fudging fudgesicles every day at work. It's well appreciated by many. Oh, I love that. Yeah. I have a... sorry, I was distractified one in my kitchen. Beautiful. So she's... let's put her on aggressive. Let's put her on a short chase distance. Okay, perfect. Stop. I guess we'll check this cage. If there's a sorcerer, a barkeeper in here... I have a funny feeling she's going to be a screamer. Can I change her voice? I can. How do I... How do I change it to stoic? Was a bit high pitched. Don't bring air rises. Yes, well, we'll monitor it. If she's a bit kind of like, you know, screamy. Okay, she's Stop dancing. What are you doing? Come on now. You don't have to work like that anymore. Why is she... Is she not... She'll follow me in a minute. It'll be okay. Okay. Are you gonna fight? She still wants to dance. Look, she's trying to dance and she's running. Oh God. She just loves to dance. What can I say? It's nobody in the cage. No one's in the cage again. Okay, we'll get the key from the jailer though. She likes to kick people. And the Exile lands, everyone hears you scream because you're so dumb. Like, I know. Yeah, so I'm so glad our character doesn't like scream anymore. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I kind of want to keep the like hyena stuff just for like my friendos around the base. If I get full of stuff though, we'll just drop it. All right. Dun, dun. But yeah, not 2 is enough, definitely. Dun-dun. Should we visit that NPC camp on our way around? We haven't been there yet. But it's also real the toilet after Tandoori. Oh my god. Do-do-do-do. Bum. Okay, well there's an NPC camp right there. We'll have a look at that on our way to the sorceress cave. I don't have a spare truncheon with me, I don't think. But if we do unfriend a sorcerer, we'll probably get one and some more bindings, so... Let's keep going. Jails. Yeah, the cages are now on the Exiled Lands as well, they are. Yep. Very good. Very handy. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry about that. Sometimes I just have the urge to modify.
No closer, human.
So is that... We got a crafter here. So a crafter and a fighter, I think, at this camp, is it? Crafters can be dancers.
No closer, human.
She just loves to kick, that lady. Okay. Doesn't hurt us to level up our dancer anyway, because she'll have more HP and do more damage. Do we care about anything from here? I don't think so. Take the outfit. Leave the cannoli. Dun, 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 dun. Right, let's use our hammer for a bit. So yeah, my attribute points, I'm kind of doing a bit of an even Stevens here. We've got like 2 perks in expertise, 2 in grit, 2 in vitality. I'm going to probably spend up to 2 perks in agility and 2 in strength. And later on, I'm going to do first perk in expertise, 3 perks in grit, max vitality, max agility, no strength a bit later on, once we kind of get to our final form. Currently, I'm just doing a mixture of different weapons and things. I'm just kind of like spending points where I feel like I need them. Now that I've put a armor reduction kit on all my armor pieces, I don't need quite as much expertise, but because we're looting quite a lot early game, it does really come in handy to have a lot more points. There you go. There you go. This hammer is from the boss in the middle of the den, the were-hyena boss. If you wonder where I got it from. All these weapons on my hotbar are all looted from legendary chests. Apart from that. There we go. Should we go do the hand of the maker? I don't know, am I going to dive though? Should we dive legitimately? Or should I just, you know, go through the motions and land on my head safely? I think this is an armor you can get from the Alistair would be also brought to the Exiled Lands. So you can get that when they do the Stormsick event or encounter. There are certain encounters that happen on the map sometimes when they activate them. And then one of them is called Stormsick, and that's where kind of enemies fall down. Time to go into this. Enemies kind of descend, basically. They fall from like the sky. Oh, we're getting attacked. Hi there. It's getting bigger. Thanks for that. She saved my butt. This is the Sacred Hunt event. Here we got the come here remote. Now, you can dive off this if you want to, but there's only a very small spot where you're not going to die. So you can drop down if you want to do like a proper dive. Yeah, I know I chickened out. If you want to do a proper dive, you're going to really like position yourself properly. There you go. But it's deep enough to fall in the center there. So yes, so that Stormsick event, the enemies are wearing, some of them are wearing that armor, so you can get that Stygian armor when the Stormsick event is on. There you go. Yep, hopefully they make it so that we can travel back and forth to Sipta with the same character again. I don't know why they haven't done it. Maybe somebody was like, people were like using exploits or something. Who knows? But I have mentioned it every now and again, and I just hope they bring it back. Because I think it's kind of fun. People used to start off in Sipta and then move to the Exiled Lands with their same character. There we go. The Sipta does have a lot of really cool like weapons, armor, things like that. Recipes. Why did Ciri unfriend the bard so she could take the loot? Bomber to the corner, please. Bomber to the corner. It's a terrible joke. Outrageous. Awful joke. Awful joke. Okay, so off we go to the Sorcery Cave. Great place to get some aloe along here, and if you need some reptile hides, there's a lot of very willing friendos who just wish to help you out. Look how keen they are. Please, will you take my skin, please? There you go. You can skin them with a skinning knife. Get some reptile hides. You can strip that in the bench as well if you want to. Right. So we getting a new handbag of boots. Yep, that's what she lives for. She's just all about that. Do I have kind of crappy boots here? I don't know why I've got that transmogged. There we go. Okay, onwards. We're walking, always walking. Okay. Where is Doombringer? Should we use Doombringer for this purpose? Let's go. Rocks today, no respect, that's it. Exactly, we had right away there, people. Alright, almost at the Sorcery Cave. So we'll do the sorcery, like, journey steps. And kind of at least do the very basic kind of first couple of spells. Whatever we've got the mats for, we'll do. It's kind of like, you have to kind of craft things to learn spells. And then we'll go speak to Luvet in the jungle. Maybe we'll do a little bit of, like, Buccaneer Bay situations, that kind of thing. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Right. Shellback Hollow here. Okay. Now you can run into this cave and out again without fighting anybody. Normally I do that, but because I have an entertainer with me who will cleanse any corruption that I gain, I can take my time. I don't need to worry about it. Just kind of why I brought her. Hi there. So there's these undead shellbacks. Nothing? Just can't harvest them with a skinning knife. Let me get my trusty steed to pass me my pickaxe. I've never tried to harvest one before because I always run in putrid meat, bone. So you can use putrid meat in your compost heap if you want to. Kind of a handy use for it. Bone you can grind into bone meal in the grinder, which we made one of those, I think, yesterday, perhaps. So you can take that home if you want. Fur, you need fur later in the game to make layered fur to do kind of heavy kind of armor and stuff like that, certain types of armor. I'm just going to drop it on the ground for now. So you can see I'm gaining corruption and losing corruption at the same time because of my lovely friendo here. You don't gain a huge amount of corruption. If you stay in here for a while, if you try and get the tools at the back, that kind of thing, then you will get like a little chunk of your health and stamina taken away. And you can only get that back once you cleanse your corruption. She just loves to kick. Sweet. So we're going to go to the back of the cave. Here we go. Being entertained. There you go. Find the hidden sorcerer's cave. You just want to run to the back here. And you want to click on the book. Tome of Karak. There you go. So you should now have a Tome of Karak in your inventory, which means you've learnt sorcery, and you'll also have been granted a staff. It doesn't give you another staff if you've already got one? Question mark. No? I guess not. We've already been in here anyway. So I will show you the back of here because the tools are really cool. And we did come in here on day one, and this is how I got this pickaxe. I also got like a hardened steel hammer. Really good for tools and things like that. I didn't open... Jeez Louise. Did you... That was freaking scary. Did my dancer die on a spike or something? Night Morden. Right, let me get my torch out. There we go. So we can see what's going. Alright, so in here we got some cash. And here we've got a perfected steel mace. We've got some silver, steel, weapon repair kit, damage kit. Sorry, you can use that to buff any weapon. We got some, these are just decorative items. This is decorative items. There you go. You could use this, like early game, that's really good. You don't need to craft anything. There you go, another one of these pickaxes. Advanced tool upgrade kit. Pickaxes full durability as well. Some poniards. A chair, should you wish to sit down. Beautiful. And then some cash. Now people, last time we were in here, people were telling me there was another chest that I hadn't seen. And seeing as I have a dancer with me, whereabouts am I looking? Have I missed any? Dun, 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 dun. Now, obviously, at the beginning of the game, you don't have a dancer with you. What we did was we came in here and then we killed a couple of bosses and things like that. And then we went to Sepamru because over here, at Conan's bar, right here, there are a couple of dancers in that bar. If you go and stand in there, you'll lose your corruption. What attributes would you recommend to a new playing PvE? It really depends what level you are. At the beginning of the game, I suggest you put at least the first perk in expertise so you can kind of loot stuff. But a little bit of agility, a little bit of like stamina will be handy as well. And then points in strength or agility, depending on what type of weapon you want to use. Be good. Hello, people. To the right on a ledge, and at the back behind spikes. You mean down here? Is that what you mean? Hello, Greltor. Hello, hello. Welcome. I believe what they said it was up high on a high shelf. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe on a book. I'm up on the right. This way. Like here. Or like over there. Do 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 do. Yes. Ah. Oh, there is a sickle. So can I put my thing on my back? There we go. Grey Lotus. Nice. Okay, and there's a sickle. Perfect. What kind of sickle do I have with me? I've got a hardened steel sickle now, so I'm going to leave that now. Stamina buff. Variable effect from the Frost Lotus potion these days. Okay. We'll take the orbs and stuff. Okay, cool. Now I'll remember that. Thank you, people. That's really helpful. And another one. Ah, I see. Hidden. Another sickle. Elixir of Grace will take that, because that's my agility buffing situation. Well done, peeps. I'm always so quick to get out of here because I just despise corruption. But given that we've got a friendo here. Right, let's go climb out. Please don't die. Oh, so nervous. I was like, she's going to crack her head. Okay, let's climb, friends. How many times have I been in that cave and even knew that chest was there? Yeah. Magic of Twitch chat. Thank you, peeps. Do, 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 do. Right. Okay, so now we've learnt it. Now we've got to place a thaumaturgy bench. We can do that at home to get back. We can place it wherever we want to, but we need the mats for it, which we have at home. Okay, so let's like run out because like these guys kind of fruitless. We're not too far from home. Shall we unfriend the spider on our way? Let's do it. Let's see if we can get another legendary. Hi there. If you get trapped, you can roll to avoid taking damage, which is kind of what we did a couple of times. Let's go to what is it called? Skittering cavern. I was like scrolling through in my head. Flesh terror falls, spinebreaker's flank. No, it's skittering cavern. Okay, let's go over here. Is there anything you would change about sorcery? Yes. Give us a back button for the staff. Just make it quicker. Let us use more like at one point they gave us potions for like slow falling, things like that in like the battle pass that used to exist. Let us use like more potions for things like that. I would love that. I just want to be able to pop a slow falling potion before I jump off a cliff. I would use them all the time because it's so much fun. What else? I just want it to be much quicker. I want it to be faster to like cast things. Yeah, but the back button, I have literally specifically asked for that. I think they think that it's not kind of like lore appropriate, but I am also using a mouse and keyboard to operate the character, which isn't lore appropriate, is it really? You know what I mean? I just think it needs to be much quicker, much more kind of like fun to use, easy to use, that kind of thing. I don't really like the pouches, but I guess you need some kind of cost so people don't kind of like spam things or whatever. Aha, foiled. So we came in here on day one. This is a fantastic place to come on day one, especially if you've picked up a hardened steel weapon from the sorcerer's cave, or if you've gone to Spinebreaker's flank up here and fought the spider boss, because then you'll have a hardened steel. You'll have a hardened steel weapon, and yes, and a key, a legendary key. So, just give me 10 minutes to stand up. Here we go. It's also a good source of gossamer. You can use your sickle to harvest gossamer. Thank you, trusty steed. Let me get my sickle out. I do have a better quality sickle, but I'm just like hoarding it until I get advanced tool upgrade kits, which I could probably craft already, actually. So there you go. So you can harvest gossamer with a sickle, and you get way more than if you were just using your hands. Bear in mind, I do have 2 times harvesting on, and the higher the level of the tool, and the higher the level of the mod you put on the tool, the buff, then the more you're going to get. Basically, it's not just durability in this game; it's a higher yield with better tools. Maybe when using full corruption build, cut either health or stamina, not both. Oh yeah, I just like, yeah, I just don't like it. Yeah, personal choices. Yeah, I do want to use sorcery more. I think there's some really kind of essential things. If you know, we want to kind of min-max the game, I think having some sorcery is good. particularly because of the elixir of rebirth. Should we use our daggers? Or should we use our hammer? Do so much more damage now. And we have more HP. We have more armor. Come on, Scully, get in there. Is she in the ground? Oh, she's stuck on terrain. She's afraid of spiders. We run in. Where is she? What are you doing? Can I get you in that fight? She's just stuck. He's like, look, he was looking at it as if to say, are you going to fight me? Do I have to fight this mean lady? Da-da-da. There we go. We got poisoned. Doing more damage now because he's got a 5-stack of Sunder, which is max Sunder, which means his armor is reduced, which makes hammers and maces really good against bosses. There you go. Perfect. Okay, we got another Nemedian helmet, and let's get our legendary key. Here we go. Skeleton key. Some more demon blood. Gossamer we can turn into silk in our inventories if we want to. Have crafting speed on super quick. Don't mind the game just bugging out there. And here's the legendary chest. See what we get. Ooh, Huntress bow. Okay, so this is great for us. It's an agility bow. 26 damage, 9% armor pen. Now, do I have a bow with me? I think I have the hollow bone bow, which we got from the back caves, like in the last couple of days. I think we got this yesterday. 28 and 9. 26 and 9. But this one gives us bonus agility, so extra points in agility. I'm going to stick with a hollow bone bow. I'm going to want to put a buff on this, like a master weapon fitting, once I get the recipe from the Warmaker dungeon, which is located here. Clail's stronghold over here. So we're gonna leave it for now. We're gonna take it with us, but it's a great thing to get a nice legendary bow. And let me just check the durability. Durability 3000, same as that one. There you go. All right, sweet. So let's go back and start our sorcery stuff. Ba-da-dum, do-do-do-do. Huntress is lighter too. Yeah, that's a good point. So every Conan drops wanted to buy back today when you played it, but I bought Conan instead. There you go. Well, I mean, I thoroughly recommend Conan Exiles, I have to say. I mean, I've played it so much. I did really like Pax Day. I think Pax Day is really pretty. Did I say Conan Exiles? Really, yeah, recommend Conan Exiles. I thought Pax Day was really, really pretty, and I do kind of want to play some more, and might do. What should we do? Should we go via Sinner's Refuge? Let's go via Sinner's Refuge. Have a quick look for crafters. But Pax Day is very, 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 very grindy for a solo player. And some people are loving that and really, you know, enthusiastic about it. Some people like to play as part of a team with other friendos. I wish them luck. But I don't know if I can really afford to spend like thousands of hours just trying to level up my crafting skills so I can kind of do all the things. I don't know, people. I have mixed feelings about it. So well done buying Conan. It's a good idea. Blue desert berries have red seeds, while red highland berries have blue seeds. I've been able to craft my own weapons or repair them if they get damaged, putting modifications on them. Yeah, definitely. Sometimes I look at chat and I'm like, where am I? There we go. Yep, a bit further along for sinners. Not a problem for us people. All right. It's amazing you giving a katana for watching. I mean, I can't take much credit. I didn't make the katana or anything. But, I mean, I am streaming and you do receive a katana. Or should we get a baby hyena? Given that we've been collecting pets. There's another one over there. Look away, baby hyena. Nothing to see here. I'm just gonna, like, put you in a very safe place with some other creatures. There we go. What did we get both spotted? There we go. Pets. Doombringer's like, do I have to babysit again? For God's sake. This is an outrage. Pipe down, Doombringer. Let me just sort by weight again. We'll take both of those, why not? Let me give her this extra stack of gruel. New Brother music is so freaking nice. It's one really good reason to live along here. So good. Remember, Anna is completely resistant to reverse psychology. Stop it, Nefanor. I know what you're trying to do. Definitely never going to try that game just because you suggested it. All baby animals in the pool, exactly, yes. Yeah, I want to build like a cozy situation for our crocodiles and like fish traps and stuff. Like fish traps with like crocodiles around them in that pond that we've got nearby where we live. I would like to, maybe we'll have like a paddock or something outside our base so that we can have all like elephants and tigers and bears, oh my, kind of situation, you know. And we haven't got any lions actually, speaking of that. Better pick some up. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, this music instantly puts me in a good mood. I don't know about you guys. It just makes me so happy. But there you go. I like this game, peeps. Exclamation mark drops. There's a link to Conan, Conan.com or whatever, / Twitch or something. And it tells you exactly how to link your Twitch and your Conan accounts. There you go. That's it. Watch the stream, claim the drops in Twitch. Profit. Da-da-dun, da-dun, dun, da-da-da-dun. Is Freya or Lufe fixed yet? We did have some issues. Freya was supposed to be fixed. Lufe has been nerfed. So his like ridiculous OP situation, meaning that he couldn't be killed in certain circumstances, should now be fine. He's probably going to kill my thrall, isn't he, this guy? But we'll give it a go. Let's put down a bedroll before we do anything silly. As always. Hi, sir. I got some armor now, buddy. So, I gotta try and fight him just by myself to see if they've changed his lock-on. This is kind of hard for me to tell here because he's like switching between the two of us. Okay, tail whip means 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. Okay, if his tail raises, back away. So it's a bit dark for fighting. I have been complaining about this guy for a couple of chapters. Night is on very quick. You'll see the moon flying in a second. It was so quick you didn't even see it. Tail whip. 3 swipes. 1, 2, 3. There's our new stamina penalty, or returning stamina penalty, like the old days. Come on. Get him. Get him. Boom. She didn't get unfriended. Nice. Hey. Let's use our skinning knife. We're just going to get a legendary key from him. Skeleton key, there we go. Clear up our mess and whatnot. What kind of buff do we have? Is this variable? Yeah. 42 damage, 40% armor pen, sunder. You always get a hardened steel weapon with, I think always with a variable effect from world bosses these days. It's a good thing to do if you can choose a world boss that you feel comfortable fighting. I personally like the spiders the best. I find them to be the most predictable and easiest to fight. Please don't buff them again, if you're listening. And then use that to, you know, kind of move on to do the Dregs dungeon, do skittering cavern, that kind of thing. Get your legendary weapons and, you know, become powerful. There you go. Haven't played very long. Come to like the daggers and spear. Which would you recommend as the first weapon? I'm leaning spear at the same time, considering having to lug ammo around for the spear. I really like the daggers. Some people just really like the spear. And I like the daggers because I think the bleed effect is just incredibly powerful, especially against other like human NPCs. You do have to be kind of like quick on your dodge key and manage your stamina, that kind of thing. Put some points into grit to kind of manage that. And maybe have like the first perk in vitality so you get a bit of passive regen. Craft some heals, things like that. A lot of people really like the spear. I just like the daggers. So there you go. If you want a bit more reach and keep them like further away from you, then the spear is a great idea. There you go. But that's for like the very beginning of the game. I personally like to use an agility build, and I like to move towards using agility hammer, legendary, and agility two-handed sword. There you go. Poisonly. How about you in chat, everybody else? What's your favourite weapons? Beginning, like at the beginning, and then like later on in the game. What do you like to use? What game is this? This is Conan Exiles. It's a survival game. There we go. Okay. Have I lost my bearings? No, I haven't. So we're going to go to Sinner's Refuge on our way home because there's some really, really good crafters in that place quite frequently. I will probably put my fighter on withdraw passive so that she doesn't unfriend anything, just because she's got this weapon that's going to do a huge amount of damage to any enemy, and the enemies in here are very, very weak, have very little health, so she's just going to wallop him once and I won't even get a chance to look at them. So let's take our Seth's Truncheon, which is our legendary, unique. It's not actually legendary, but it's amazing. May as well be a legendary. Not repairable and lootable from Seth in the wine cellar, which is over here. We went there on day one. There you go. Agility hammer, yes. Bector Corbin is the agility legendary hammer. And then the two-handed sword that's agility is Baltier's razor, which weighs very little, like nothing, barely anything. There you go. Daggers, yeah, I love daggers. Bow, dagger, katana. Yeah, love daggers, love the bow as well. That's really fun. Put some points in agility to do a bit more damage. Makes loot some. There's bone arrows dropped by enemies all around the map, and then at Mounds of the Dead they drop hardened steel arrows as well. Ooh. One-handed mace never fails, always carry one. Then daggers and katanas for bleed. Nice. It was Ashley's black blade. Nice. My mods, the mods that I use are in that video. There you go. All the mods and how to install them, that kind of thing, how to use them. So this is Sinner's Refuge. I'm not interested in any of the fighters, even if they have a gold border, which means that they're named, which generally means they're better. I'm just really interested in this cave for things like brimstone. In fact, we might get some brimstone while we're here on the way out. Seems like a good thing to do. We've got friendos with us. These like rocks here, these are brimstone, it's harvestable. But I'm really looking forward to like any named crafters. This is a great cave for absolute beginners to the game because of all the crafters, because everybody's got really like low HP and doesn't hit particularly hard compared to other places. Okay. See, just very like a little tickle and they fall down and have a little rest. Thank you for all the follows, people. Welcome. anyone would like to join our Conan Exiles servers, we have a Scepter server and an Exiled Land server. There's no paywall to join them. Everybody's welcome. They're 2x harvesting, modded the same as this game, just quality of life mods. And yeah, PvE friendly, that kind of shenanigans. Just join the Discord, look at the pin messages in the Conan Exiles channel. What else was I going to say? If you'd like a chance to win a DLC for this game for free, exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat. There you go. Yeah, I love the crafters from here. Okay. Dancers will still mess you up just because they're so quick with their little bleeding knives. Okay. Crumbs the Faithful. Okay, so we've got a named cook. I'm not too bothered about a named cook. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just killed a scout right. Okay. You see what I mean? It just takes nothing. So we do have a shield right already. A scout right will reduce the weight of your armor. So it is really good one to have until you can find a shield right. Shield right will give you much more armor value. Fully, like, recommend. Damn it, people. Oh, well. So there you go. How many named did we find in one go? Yes. So if you want to be a bit more careful than I was, I just kind of like bludgeon my way through here. If you use something precise, like a short sword, you can do like a little jab, like that, and just precisely unfriend the enemy you want. Or if you're not sure, just come in here and just swing your truncheon, and then you can check out what you've got. Because they're just so like flimsy, they will, you know, fall over very, very quickly. There you go. So let's get our pickaxe and we'll get some brimstone from here. Thank you, faithful friendo. Da-da-dun. So I'm going to probably drop these for the space now. Dun, da-dun, da-dun. Probably don't need that. What was I going to drop? Don't need my construction hammer. Okay, let's get to harvesting. Did I put it back? Squirrel! There we go. Beautiful. Just what I meant to do. There you go. They're just very sleepy, yes. They've just had a really long day in the desert. Hello, Raj. How you doing? Good to see you. Short swords game is something else to stop using swords altogether. They are good. I don't really enjoy the short sword that much. But if I have to, because I do an agility build, like late game, if I have to have a torch with me, because the place I am is dingy, kind of dingy, like the wine cellar dungeon, things like that, then I'll use a torch and a short sword. I'll craft the best one that I can, ideally with like a bladesmith, blacksmith, put a master weapon fitting on it so it does the most damage, and I'll just kind of, you know, do my little pokey situation. I don't really enjoy it. I don't really enjoy kind of the play style of the short sword, but I'm kind of forced to because there's not a lot of choice for one-handed agility weapons. So there you go. Now, yes, you could respec to a strength build, but I like what I like. So there you go. One below is invalid. Exclamation mark socials. So I actually updated all of them not that long ago, and that one seems to be the previous link. There you go. The first Discord link should work. There you go. Thanks for letting me know, though. I will change that one. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, everybody's welcome in the Discord. Everyone's welcome on our servers. Just be respectful of each other. Don't build next to other people. That's my absolute, like, hard and fast, like, most important rule. Because I find that one thing that really ruins your experience of this game is if some Wally comes and builds right next to you because they've decided they like that patch of land as well, and they're going to take it from you. So yeah, kind of zero tolerance on that on our server. There you go. If that one's also invalid, then I think maybe something's wrong. Are you on mobile? Are you on... What are you on? Somebody else check it for me. See if you can click on it. That one should work. Bum bum bum. Da 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 da. Hello, Fight Night. How you doing? Bum ba dum. Do do dun 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 dun. One is grateful for the Beyond Forge mod. Adds a few scimitars that are agility based with their own moves. That's nice. Very nice. Yeah. I would like an agility legendary axe, personally. Oh, we hit level 50, friendos. Let's get some more agility. Go. Let's put this on Doombringer. How are you doing, Fight Now? Are you well? Yes, you are late. Shameful. Absolutely shameful. Okay, loads of brimstone. I'm gonna have to go turn off the heat, friendos. It's like super warm in here. One sec. Thank you for checking that, Tar. That's really helpful. The link work. Yes, the links work for the Discord. Maybe browser is misbehaving. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for helping each other, people. As well as one can be one hopes one is of similar style. Yes, very similar. Very, very similar fighting area. There you go. What are you gonna do, eh? Okay, am I going the right way? No, I'm going the wrong way, people. Dun, 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 dun. Do, do, do. That's what happens when you turn around. Ah, there you go. Is that a new link, Cal? There you go. You try that new link. Shiny link from our mod. Thank you for that, love. Very helpful. Okay, I'm going to go back to being mean to you again. Screw you! Da, da, da. People. Oh, it could be getting blocked from an ad blocker, maybe. I think I have an ad blocker on my what is it called, browser, and I never have any problems with Discord links. So I don't know, friends. That's which one you've got, I suppose. Kind of satisfying harvesting this stuff, I'm not gonna lie. But especially when there's no rock noses chasing you. Am I right, people? So this is a fantastic place to get your first big lot of I said big load and I thought better of it. Let's move on. A decent amount of brimstone from this cave at Sinner's Refuge. It's a good place to come for it. Once you're a bit higher level and you've got some heavy armor, you've got a friend like an NPC with you. Words are hard, people. Sandstorm breathing mask as well. You can come here to Shattered Springs here, which is in what, C8. And you can harvest this. There's so many like brimstone nodes in there. You will get attacked, so bring a decent friendo. Why do I keep saying bring an enemy? Oh god, it's been a hell of a week, friends. I can tell you. What does that weigh? 6, 3. Let's take some heals. There you go. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay, nice. Very effective. Let's take this stuff home. We could also unfriend the spider on our way, seeing as we're going this way. Bringing an enemy makes things more exciting. There you go. Perfect. Big haul, that's it. Big haul. That's it. Exactly. That's what I meant to say. So something about the way I type that melts your brain. I can only apologise in such a reason, maybe. I mean, I think you're just speaking my language, you know what I'm saying? I think that's all it is. There we go. Glad to have the next 3 days off. Wanted to get at least one shot at the Sacred Hunt event this go around. Yeah. I don't know why I haven't done the Sacred Hunt event on any of these playthroughs. I have a full comprehensive guide to it on my YouTube channel. I did play the heck out of it when it was first here. Yes, I don't know. I guess we got enough stuff to get through, really. Maybe that's why. Keep your friends close and your enemies close to fight others. Yes. Good advice. Right, so let's fight the Spooder up here. For some legendary situations. We want as many legendary keys as possible. As it's complete RNG. Can I get you to fight? There you go. Complete RNG, what you get from legendary chests. So you're kind of going to want a bunch of keys. We've got now 6. Dun, dun, dun. And when you start going into dungeons more frequently, you're going to be looting the chests and using your keys up. So you want like a bunch. Now we should probably get some ichor from these guys. Because we're at the point now. Okay. That's cool. I don't know if I've ever seen that pop up before. Okay, so we use a hatchet or we've got a pickaxe here to harvest these spiders because we need the ichor. We can use the ichor with some bark to craft some oil in our alchemist bench. So it's a good thing to get. I'll remember to unfriend them before I try to harvest them. You see that she's not making any screaming noises anymore. We fixed it, peeps. So if you accidentally make a screamer when you craft your character, change it to stoic voice in improved quality of life mod. There you go. Top tip. You're waiting for a camel to tame. Nice. Lovely. I love the camels. Super cool. I don't know if I've ever made a fancier saddle for him. For Doom. We'll have to do that, won't we? What shall I use? Hammer number 1, type 1. Or should I use daggers type 2? Hammer 1, daggers 2. What do you want to see me use for this, friendo? Two daggers. 3 is not an acceptable one. So you want me to use... Oh, you want me to use my axe? Axe was not an option. How do I find the name of your servers so much text in the Discord? Just type my name. There you go. That's it. In the pinned messages, Bobbeek. Yeah, pinned messages have got all the information. Yep. 1 and 2. Oh, I see. Combination. 3 is purpose. 2. Oh, it's kind of even. Well, only two people wrote 1. Let's go with daggers, I guess. Here we go. Can I get rid of this guy? So, good idea to put down a bedroll before you start a boss fight. And if you have any, like, flimsy thralls, keep them out of it, probably. So I just pressed my caps button, which is what I've got bound for flee. Can I put you on, like, a further follow distance? So if I get her to flee, we'll put her on a long follow distance. Let's science it. She's going to keep a bit more. Can I... Let's get her to go over there. Wait. There you go. So because I've got on a really long follow distance, she should stay out of it. And not ping back to me. Yeah, she's pinging back to me. Oh, because I put her on flee. Okay, wait. Let's just science this. Why not? Passive withdraw. And then go and stand over there. Okay. Don't worry about the camel. Doombringer is a, you know... Oh, he's... So she's supposed to be on withdrawal as well. I'm gonna have to help her with this guy. She's just standing there like a derp. I could ask her to unfollow. But she won't get the XP from this fight. There you go. That's where he uses the hammer. So get the daggers. Don't dive in front of the giant spider, I know. Doomy's used to this stuff, yeah, absolutely. Doomy's a seasoned professional at this rate. What are you doing, Nadine? You're supposed to be waiting over there. I guess if I go too far, she starts to follow me. Watch out for the twigs. Twigs are dangerous. Kind of watching my friend over there. You got a bit more stamina this time, so we can do a few more hits. Here we go. All right. So let's use our hatchet. Get our skeleton key, some ichor. Star metal is a very important late game resource. We don't really need it right now, but I'll take it. If you're going to make some medium armor late game, which you, if you're new to the game, you won't know, so just take it. It's a good idea. I'm going to leave it because I'm not going to craft any medium armor, probably. If I do, I'll just make a bit. Just means I don't have to kind of pick it up. There you go. So now I should be able to summon her by clicking on the ground. I can put her back on aggressive, chase, and put her follow distance right down to 5. There you go, 10. Why not? Beautiful. Okay, let's go. No brains, some bronze. Already, yes. Having an issue in my current game where, despite not having any points of authority, I've repeatedly had enemies run past me and tried to beat up my horse for whatever reason. Oh yeah, I have 0 points in authority as well. I don't need the irritate perk for them to attract enemies. Yeah, I don't put any points in authority whatsoever. Generally, though, I do like to do the one, like, be the one doing the damage. If you kind of prefer to have your kind of follower be super tough, then by all means put some points of authority. And if you want 2 followers with you, then you can max out your authority and get war party. War party there. If you want 1 really good strong follower, you could do well trained. That's also really good. Still buff all the perks. Hi there. So let's check this NPC camp on our way through. There could be a named bearer, there could be a named cook, could be a named sorcerer, dancer. It's a good camp. I'd seen a hidden dagger spawns here. Lamplighter is a Better Thralls mod person. And they basically will spawn in instead of the cook. And they'll turn your lights on and off in your base. So if you see a lamplighter, that's all it is. I just always ignore them because, I mean, they're cool and stuff, but I'm not too bothered. Let's get our bearer pack. Don't care too much about this guy. We'll leave him. Oh yeah, the bag. Bones. She's lost it. She's cackling to herself. So these guys are a bit safer to kind of swing around near because they're not going to fall down in one hit. Just kind of good. I mean, our current level with our current points distribution. All right. Onwards, friendos. Sweet. There we go. The points for the giveaway broken today. Not that I'm aware of. Exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat if you want a chance to win a DLC of your choice for this game. Is it not working? You bought one ticket. There you go. Tickets. Working. What's not working? I see like a response in the chat for it. There you go. Looks like it's working. If it ever doesn't work in the chat, there should be a link in the message I pinned at the top, which will allow you to just kind of buy as many tickets as you have points for. What seems to be broken? I got the free ticket. The points aren't counting up in tournaments for the time watched from today. I have no idea. I haven't done anything to change anything. Right, homewards, friendos. Sorcery. Usually when we get to this stage of the game, anytime we pass a world boss, I'll usually try and unfriend them. Except like the arena dude. We'll do that separately. Yeah, no, do you know it's funny actually? No one's ever said that the points haven't worked during a stream. So I don't know. Maybe refresh the page or something? Perhaps. So these salamanders are good for getting volatile glands. Not as good as dragons in the Unnamed City. But you can get volatile glands from them. Listen you, Wally. Just swing your way out of there. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. You could also get some ichor from them as well. Just gonna clean up this mess. Don't mind me, lady. Just stand there. It's fine. There you go. What do you got? Yeah, we got the poster endowment. I'm not going to say anything about that. There you go. Caveat emptor. Stone torso. Don't care about that. Points are working. Mine just went up. There you go. They are working. Thank you for confirming. That's really helpful. So, I don't think we need any more, hello. I guess we should unfriend this croc friendo on our way past. Hi. Is this what to watch for the official drops? Confused? Yes. Yep. Watch the stream. Link your Twitch account to your Conan game account, and watch for an hour. You can get the katana, the blood crystal katana. Then you just have to claim it in Twitch afterwards. If you do exclamation mark drops, there's a link for Funcom. Funcom's kind of like explanation of how to claim drops and stuff. There you go. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, Jester. How are you? Dun, 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 dun. Hello, Zhang. Hello. What would be really funny? Free bizarre Conan Twitch shop item for April 1st. Reskinning the horse to make it look like just a normal thrall that giving your PC. Oh. Giving your PC a horseback ride. My goodness. That's crazy. Any stream with drops enabled. Yeah. You don't have to be here, obviously. There are other streams available. So reload and wait the first 10 minutes. Seems to be working now. There you go. Ba-dum. Reading chat and fighting is it's not the best. Hello, Raj. Do you know the location for the little salamanders? Search online, it said Bay of Hulks. No luck there. What map are you on? So you're on Exiled Lands, right? Little salamanders. I don't know. Little komodos are in the jungle. Like here. The little komodo thingies. I don't know about salamanders off the top of my head. Anyone help? Are they on this map? I don't know if I've definitely seen them on... Maybe I've seen them on Sipta? I don't know, people. On ESO channels, they have a minimum watch time and you can check the progress. I see nothing here, hence my confusion. There should be a drop down at the top of the chat. Yeah. Yeah. So it's not my stream setup. It's just a Twitch thing. And there should be a drop down at the top of the chat for you. Yep. There you go. Exiled lands. Even clean the area all the way up and down the river to allow for respawns only grow weeds. Okay. So generally speaking, so without knowing off the top of my head, generally speaking, a lot of the baby creatures spawn where the adults do, and it's just like a chance to spawn. I don't know about baby salamanders though. I don't think I've ever had a salamander pet on this map, but I might be wrong. One second, friendos. Bum. Extremely rare spawn. Took days to find them. Jungle. Bottom far right near the green wall. Should be 2 salamanders and the big reptile, rhino and birds over there. That's where I've gotten the most. Da-da, da-da-da. Yeah, reptile rhino is like here-ish. In this kind of area. Is it? Like on the coast, right? Near the green wall. I would just try this area. There's an issue with a spawn that makes them act more like named thralls than other baby animals. Baby salamanders no longer have independent spawns like other babies do. If you see salamanders, kill them and wait for them to respawn. There's a 1% chance it'll be a baby instead of an adult. There you go. It's an issue that's been reported. This is from like 2 years ago. Go on the island on the river closest to the jungle. There's a pond that I've seen 2 baby salamanders on all the time. Island on the river closest to the jungle. This river? I'm reading Reddit right now. Those are komodos, not salamanders. Yeah. So they're uncommon. There you go. So unfriend salamanders is the advice, apparently. If anyone else here has any kind of advice about baby salamanders. And now we are trying to get as many creatures as possible in this playthrough. Just randomly. So, you know, maybe we'll get some as well. There you go. Down the river from the springs of life into the jungle. Bum. Only found a cobra egg, didn't see a small salamander. Yep. Correct, the baby salamanders can spawn in Bay of Hulks, so it's rare. There you go. So rare spawn. So yeah, if you really want them, just unfriend a bunch of salamanders and farm their spawns, yeah. Yeah, let us know how you get on, Raj, yeah. Do you ever do voice acting? Only on my own Twitch and YouTube channels, not professionally. No, just memeing. So no is the answer, but thank you for asking. If anyone ever wants to put me in a video game, I'm available. How do you do those jumps is not a mod. So they added it in the Age of War. Forwards and spacebar, and at the apex of your jump, press crouch. Or whatever you've got bound to dive. Movement. So you see in your movement bit, you've got crouch and dive. I've got mine the same. So yes, C for me. I have mine bound to my mouse though, so it's much easier. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you. There you go. You can also like teabag enemies. You know what I mean? But I do it all the time. I'm addicted to doing it. It's like very satisfying. It's very fun to dive off things. But bear in mind, when you land on your head, this is a life skill now, it hurts more than if you land on your feet. Even a very short distance, you'll do more damage to yourself if you land on your head than on your feet. You're welcome. I'm not a trained medical professional, but, you know, just facts here, people. Okay. Alright. Sorcery, friendos. Let's do it. We're in a good place for this because we've got a bunch of sorcerers over there to get spell pages and whatnot. Okay. Put away our bits and our bobs. Gotta find somewhere to put this brimstone now. Should we quickly check the tavern to see if anybody cool came in today? Now, everybody seems to have left. Exile tier 1. These are just our staff here. Can I assist you with your problems? Oh, nice. Well done. You see, you knew how to work it out. Oh, we got a high priest. That's a tier 3 priest. A tanner tier 2. Oh, I don't have any tanners, so I'm kind of tempted to take him on, just so we've got a dude at our bench. Oh god, everybody's arriving. Wait. Who are you? Blacksmith tier 2. We've already got a tier 3 blacksmith. Oh gosh, so many people. So I have some coins. It does get a bit cramped, I have to say. Maybe want to like leave a bit more space. Can I move you over here so that everybody can get around? There we go. So where was the tanner? Tanner. Let's hire him. There you go. Because we don't have a tanner yet. And then we'll pop him... Where are my tanning benches? Here. So if I pop him here, he should find his way to his tanning bench. We'll wait. It's fine. Do you want to get to work? New hire? How do you feel about that? No? You're going to stare at me. We do have snacks available. If you'd like to work, maybe. We might offer you a bed. No? I wonder if it's because it's not tier 3. We have like a tier 1 blacksmith. So I can assign him there. And then at break times, he'll just wander around and stop and things like that. There you go. I just really wanted somebody just for the animations and things. Okay, should we get rid of this one? Excuse me, sir. Can I encourage you to leave my establishment? So if he loses... Oh, he just ran away. So there's a chance that they'll fight back. Cool. Excellent. He was running away. Stabbed him in the back. Doom was in the... Was Doom in the way as well? Oh, Doomy. Come on here. Bum. Alright, you stay there, buddy. And then let's get the hyenas put away. It's going to climb. Okay, so we do have a stewing pot for all our baby animals. Don't be alarmed. Excellent. We'll get our stuff put away. Bit of iron in the furnace. It's like, let me finish my drink first. Yeah, I'm not ready. Oh, dear me. Okay. I'm gonna just dump this brimstone in here. Okay. I'll put a bit of brimstone in our fireball cauldron, which is on the other side. This is how everyone gets around their bases, isn't it? Just climb. There you go. Very efficient use of time. Okay, so we'll use the brimstone to make some steel fire. We may as well make some, actually, because we do have some steel fire in our tannery. So let's start crafting up some brimstone, some steel fire. We can put that into a furnace with some iron, and it'll turn the iron into steel. There you go. There we go. Perfect. What else we got? Got some ichor. I'm going to put some ichor in the alchemist bench. Someone seems to have dumped a lot of valor in here. No idea who did that. Ichor in there. We'll just leave it in there. If we want to, we can make some oil. Let's make a bit more. Perfect. And I'll put a bit of plant fiber. That's probably Doomies, isn't it? If you want to know how to make hardened steel, then put steel into your furnace with some black ice, which you get from the colder areas, or the Warmaker dungeon, that kind of thing. Some enemies. Twine we can put in our armorer's bench. Okay. Right, let's do a quick stack of things. Just put some stuff away. And then just make sure we have some aloe. We still have some aloe. Open up our coin pouches. Don't really care too much about these knives. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Out of space for demon blood. Okay. We could put the resin in the carpenter's bench. We used resin and dried wood to make insulated wood, which you can use. You need for a lot of level 60 crafting recipes like benches and stuff. I've never seen that before. Ironhead dart. Have you seen that before, chat? Ah, immersive armor. That's a modded arrow. It just bleeds. That's kind of cool. Are these ruins? They are. Yes, they are. An elevated kiddie pool. I'm an exception to that. I land on my legs. They break under my head, and it's all fine. Twitch. Yeah, definitely. Who's gonna tell him? Not sure it's worth to keep a normal box with raw pot or a fridge. All concerning. There you go. You saw nothing, people. Got a little siege tower there with catapults to attack Almaray. Now it's just sitting there. Yeah. There is a mod if you want to bring back Almaray. Did the same with catapults. Open the entire front of the perimeter walls and the fortress. Walked right in and grabbed the piles of coins. Nice. Very nice. We're so afraid of your impressive siege tower, they packed up and everything and left in the middle of the night. There you go. Now we know why they really went. That's it. Yeah, they're still, the fortresses are still there on Sipta. So if you do want to do more sieging, you could do that. All right. Alchemical base. Let's put some of that in the tanner's bench. Okay. And then we'll start our sorceress situations. Okay, so now we need to make a thaumaturgy bench. I think I'm going to put it here while I'm in my temporary digs. Definitely aren't my permanent digs, definitely. Do I have a build hammer? I keep dropping my build hammer on the ground. Let's craft one. I'm just going to pull the mats into my inventory using Unlock Plus. Ba-dum. Okay. So, crafting stations, sorcery. Thaumaturgy bench. I'm going to pull the materials in using my keybind for Unlock Plus. There we go. Access or place thaumaturgy bench. Upgrade your tome of correct. So then we want to put our tome in here. So we didn't get one from this recent visit, but we had already collected one. So we can put that in there. I'll take my arcane staff. You'll need these spell pages and things. So put the tome in there. And then, so first things to tell you about the thaumaturgy bench. This is the vanilla way to transmog your gear now. So if you have an item that has not been damaged at all, then you can place a source item here. And then you can put whatever you want it to look like. You'll need something similar that is something you wear on your head. So earrings, if you want to hide your helmet in vanilla. Or whatever fancy hat you feel like. But yeah, source stats there, the appearance, whatever you want there. Combine them here and then it'll come out illusioned into whatever you want. There you go. So that's the vanilla way to transmog or console, that kind of thing. There you go. The only thing is they do have to be full durability. If you want to use a mod, I use Fashionist, which I think is really good. I really like it. There you go. I do have a video about the mods that I use. Okay, so now I'm going to use Unlock Plus to pull through any ingredients that I have. We can see we need a sorceress spell page, 1 putrid meat and 1 stone to learn our very first spell. We're going to click craft. There we go. Stuff's going to happen now. We're going to learn some spells. There we go. Blood Right, Soul Drain, Embed Wisp, Imbue Wisp. We learnt some spells. Beautiful. Now, it's quite a good thing if you start doing sorcery leveling later on in the game and you've got a bunch of random stuff in your base. It's a lot quicker to learn stuff. So I'm just going to see how far we can go before we have to go and collect anything. Let's learn some more recipes. There you go. Do what we can. Exclamation mark drops and it tells you everything you need to know. So we learnt slow fall. So we can cast a spell to fall slowly and not take damage from falling. Okay. Next one. Yeah, lower right corner in the game, yes. So we've learnt Abyssal Mount, Missile Horse and Rhino. Okay. Fortunately, we got loads of bits and bobs in our boxes. We will learn Wall of Fire. So if you look at this, here, there's a Conan link there that explains everything to do with Twitch drops. There we go. We'll do another one if we can. We don't have any blood, so we can make blood in our fluid press. So with Unlock Plus, I can see all the things that will craft all the different recipes in here. You can toggle this off if you find it kind of a bit distracting. Human flesh is a good source of blood in a video game, YouTube. Shh. There you go. So I'm just going to pull all the stuff in here. There you go. Dun, dun, dun. I don't remember how much I needed. Do, do, do. The more crafting thralls you have walking around, the busier your tavern is. Your frames are going to get worse. Just bear that in mind. It can get quite framey. So if you're going to have a tavern, if you've got your own server, single player, maybe have your tavern somewhere else that you can teleport to or something, just to kind of reduce the lag on your game. It's something to think about. Okay, so I got some blood here. There you go. Book is green. We can learn it. Bum bum. There we go. Creeping darkness. Don't be rude in my chat. Thank you, Mutton. Don't be rude in my chat. I say constantly on the stream what to do, but I am doing other things. So don't be rude. You're just going to get yourself banned. You know, try to just be a bit nicer on the internet. It's kind of costs nothing. See that thing with sorcery? Spells don't do anything except quality of life, ice bridges, flyer demons, TP stones, harvesting spells. Yeah, I mean, so you'd want it to, what would you like from sorcery? I agree. I think I'm not super keen on it. I think Elixir of Rebirth is really helpful to like re-roll your thrall perks. Summoning stone is good if you don't like to go back in and get your body. Some people really like the abyssal mounts and the magic kind of sorceress armor. I don't like that it's temporary. I mean, there are zombies and things like that as well. Keep from being super abundant. Wonder why other meats won't create blood if you can get it from crushed animal heads. I don't know. Hello, Zygo. Hello. How's the March update been treating you? It's treating me okay. I haven't really had any, like, major bugs, and that's, like, the big kind of feature of this update. You know? Yep, yeah, I like that Almiraira is gone, honestly, so I'm just super happy. That's why we're living here on the map. What about you? Have you guys been playing it? Was there a certain way to build a town that would greatly reduce lag? Something to do with the floor? Yeah, you can use like pillars and things like that if you want to. I don't know if that's still necessary, honestly. I just use foundations. Like how the sorcery isn't super powered, like super powered fireballs, more I can collect crystal in a reasonable amount of time, I can fly, I'm invisible, my favourite at the moment. I mean, there is a bat demon and things like that. I just would like it to be a bit quicker, and I'd like a back button, because if you're not using it all the time, then having to kind of remember which of the buttons is the right one to get to the right thing is a bit frustrating. I don't know. Yeah, I did hear that foundations used to cause more lag, but I thought that wasn't the case anymore. I'm not super certain. Haven't ventured to the new encampment yet. The old encampment, yeah. But there's a blacksmith that spawns there. There's a bearer that spawns there, so you've got a chance of getting named for both of those. There's a bunch of sorcerers as well. Need to get back into Conan, been off enjoying Monster Hunter. Nice. Has that been running well for you? Heard some things about that one. Sorcery needs a back button. Yeah, I too keep going, wait, which one is it? Yeah, with the Wisp of Light. Paul is trying hard not to laugh at me, yeah. I would like it if the Wisp of Light worked a bit more like the Enshrouded Light Wisp. So it's a bit kind of like, it's not kind of in the way. There you go. Yeah, placeables. If you have too many placeables like lights with an animation, that you can reduce your lag by using radium torches instead. That kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, lights are kind of a pain, really. Any like placeables, decorations, stuff like that. Okay, here we go. What else can we learn? Okay, I like this. We're powering through these spells. Bum, bum, bum. Foundations were claimed to cause pathing calculations for the old purchase style. Been so long I don't recall for sure. Yeah. Mass cull, detect resources. Bum, bum. We had like we got really lucky and found a bearer pack with 50 weathered skulls. If you don't get lucky and get a bearer pack with like 50 weathered skulls or whatever, and you don't want to kind of wait to find them, then the Zath religion is really useful. Craft the harvesting tool and go after spiders. Harvest spiders and you'll get weathered skulls. Really handy. Right, we need a bit more blood. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. What else can we use? We don't have any heads. Doo-doo. Could get some arms from a nearby place. Bum, bum. I don't think I've saved any. Okay, so let's use a cleaver in this nearby camp. Come on, Leon, let's put you to work. Dun dun. Doo doo. Da dun. Just get some arms from a local camp. You know what I mean? Standard. Elixirs, more variety of orbs, darts, specific poisons. Only you can craft that enhance your weapons. Sorcery in the Hyborian Ages, and it's typical as it is high fantasy settings, but it's still meant to be significant power up to you at a cost. Yeah. I don't enjoy the cost to like stamina and HP, things like that. I had a good idea at penalising your stats, but they went overboard as the game requires more active fighting. Yeah, you need health and stamina. You can only half one as... Yeah, both the nerfs you. Planning on playing again soon. Nice. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. We can ask them for a hand. Evelyn to the corner, please. Evelyn to the corner. Thank you. Terrible joke. Awful joke. Awful joke, people. Really bad joke.
I can taste your stench.
I really take offence to that, sir. And so does Leon. He's not wearing as much today, and he's a bit sweaty. Do you know what I mean? There you go. Man flesh. Doo-doo. Beautiful. Level 51, people.
You will never return to your den.
Actually, the den is very close by. Leon was taken from his home and brought into the desert, and he's coping incredibly well for a man with very little pigment in his skin. We've put a bunch of sunscreen on him though, don't worry. Doo-doo. Wait. Titu, it's okay. I'm checking for gold names. There you go. Beautiful job. Excellent. Love your work. Get off, my friend.
So I can carve it on your pyre.
He's a spirited fellow, is Leon. Lady Flesh, I know. Man Flesh is like, no. Excuse me. An outrage. Just a bit of choppy. It's not going to hurt them at all. They don't need this anymore. Just a few hands. Oh dear. Don't know why they didn't add warming cooling spell. Yeah, that's a good idea. Do you know what? I've never heard anybody suggest that before. That's a really good idea. Could have been helpful. Yeah, survival game, yeah. I think, yeah, I like it. I'd actually prefer that they would overhaul the, like, temperature system first. But yeah, that would be really cool. A warming spell. Or like a cooling spell. Love it.
Guide me to the dark land.
I don't know if they have any plans to do anything to sorcery in the future. But given that sorcery was such a popular update, it would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Sweet. I'm just opening the pouches because don't mind. Don't ask questions about that. It's probably best. I'm opening the sorcerer pouches because they strangely weigh less when you open them compared to like regular supply materials. I think we've probably got enough arms now. So let's head back and stick this in the fluid press. Maybe we'll see if we can get a spell page. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Drink. Don't mind me. Take your pouch. Open it up. Beautiful. All day long you'll have good luck. Sweet. Warming and cooling crystals you carry on your person. I like the idea of the spells. I think that's kind of cool. The Nemedian helmet is from Skittering Cavern, but you can also get it from the spider in the dregs as well. You know the spider they added a couple of patches ago. We've got some friendos arriving at a bar. Some people forgot to put their clothes on. We have enough. We're 1 or 2 arms. Just stop looking at them, people. Bum bum. Do do do. There we go. Just a couple. There you go. Perfect. Alright, we'll wait for that to squish and we'll just put away some bits and bobs. What do you get? Bones and feathers. So let's put some bones in our what is it called? Grindstone. There we go. We're going to need some bone meal soon. It'll make bone meal for us. So you can use that for composting as well. I can grind up. Oh, I can't grind up feathers. Okay, just an experiment. I don't know if I've ever tried that, or at least in the most recent years. Let's put our feathers in the carpenter's bench to make some arrows if we need to. I'm going to put my good bow in there because we're going to wait for when we get master weapon fittings and whatnot. Silk we'll use for like fancy outfits for our barkeepers and things. Using the Debaucheries of Decketo DLC. I'm going to drop notes on the ground. They don't seem to have any kind of value. But make sure you always keep sorcerer's spell pages and even failed sorcerer's spell pages. Okay. So can we do the thing? It won't pull it through because it's a crafting bench that's working at the moment. Let's get a bit of this. Dun, dun, dun. Probably would be better if I had the bar like on the other side and this was just my crafting section, but I just like to make my life difficult. We do have a sorcerer somewhere. Do you see anybody that looks weird? Not Henrietta. Any oddballs around the place? somebody creepy looking. Oh, there's a moth in here. Love that. Maybe down here, actually. Arcanian Bearer, Dina Master Huntress. We did bring a sorcerer, didn't we? Hi, Freya. She's like, would you please stop and talk to me? Nope. A Miss of Zamora Alchemist, Snacky McGee, the Blacksmith. Did I put them in a box, is the question. Did we place them? We definitely got one. They were like Death Eater. Oh, do you know what? I think every time we saw them, they were standing by the cooking station. Unless they've wandered off. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Well, what are you? Expendable, Eric. We don't care about you. Da-da, da-da. Maybe they're just sitting down. And we have to the shield, right? High Priest, tier 3, don't care. Are they lying in bed? No. We lost them. Tier 1 bearer. Tier 2 smelter. We don't have a smelter yet. Should we purchase their services? He's like, I'm having a snack. Can you talk to me later? Let's get the smelter. Come here, buddy. You want to go sit in front of the thingy? He's literally going to go and eat his food, isn't he? I'm going to place him by the smelty thing. What should we call him? What was he? Level 2? There you go. Smokey Robinson. I don't know where my sorcerer is, friendos. Did she get eaten by an elephant or something? Dun, 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 dun.
They_1 just subscribed with Prime.
Faye, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. Scully's a dancer. Liam, we're going to pop you over here. I don't know where our sorcerer is. I guess we, like, give up for a moment. It's just going to bug me. That's our shield right. That's a dancer. This is our bearer, who doesn't have particularly good eyesight. There you go. Weird. Isn't it weird?
Top hatted _Echo just subscribed with Prime.
Top Hat, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. I don't know where they went. Did I imagine it? We definitely found one, didn't we? Lost your priest, there goes your tax exemptions. Take your followers tab. Yeah, we could do. What everyone should do with their friends put in the box. Definitely. Anyone looking weird? Conan Exiles game? No, not really, yeah. Crom is the absence of religion, essentially. Yes, Crom is the absence of religion. I like Crom. I like the idea that Crom is like always like yelling at us because he doesn't want us to ask him for help. Is a religion that's mandatory at the start, like the best thing to have at the start? Not anymore, really. No, if I'm doing Sipta, I think Zath is pretty useful. Yep. I'm collecting alms for the poor. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Sweet. Hello, Shandor. How you doing? Are they still in the gibbet? Maybe. No, because at one point, do you remember I said we had loads of people standing around the food thing and they all had food-related names. It was somebody Death Eater. It's so weird. Okay, let's look on the followers tab like smart people. Maybe they got unfriended? I could check my, I'll check my, what's the word? Ooh, I don't have a carpenter. Do you want to work for me? Insta-hire. I can check my event log. Maybe she died, like, yesterday or something. When we had people come over and I didn't notice. Do you remember? We had, like, a big pile up here.
Hello there.
Still kind of perturbed by it though. Because they are named. Yeah, they're not on the list, so I don't know. We lost them, I guess. Yeah, but they'd been on the follower list, wouldn't they? See if they're conferring a benefit. Doesn't have a little thingy on it. Alright, okay, well, it doesn't matter anyway too much. We'll get another one. But hey ho. Okay, let's get a bit of blood in there. Beautiful. Yeah, getting all those volatile glands quite early was pretty clutch, honestly. Summon corpse. Great for people who don't like to run in and have to get their stuff back. We got another one. We're going to be able to learn all of them. We've already got black blood. Can we level our sorcery before we even speak to Lu Fei? Call the dead and raise the dead. Zombie friendos. Grey lotus powder. I think we might be able to do that because I think we picked up some flowers. Just need to put them in the grindstones. We need 10 grey lotus powder. We're going to need some more after that though, aren't we? Good place to get grey lotus powder is the sinkhole. In the centre of the map down there. You can go through this way. This is the actual proper entrance into the sinkhole. There's a lot of corruption in there, but most of the chests in there have got grey lotus flowers. We did pick up some grey lotus from the Dregs dungeon, so skeletons generally around the map are a good source of it. So we just need 10 to start with. I think we need to grind some more. Doo-doo. If you have seeds, you can use the improved, like, improved plant pot. What is the name of it, people? Dragon bones. Yeah, that's a good one. Good point. Maybe living settlements again. Maybe Sen. But yes, I'll have to check the event log. Yeah. We need dragons. Yeah, everyone's saying dragons. Yes. There you go. It'd be kind of cool if we got them all already. Okay. This is the most we've been able to do in one go on a playthrough. Mirror mark, invisibility, conceal corruption. I love that spell. Super handy. Oh my goodness.
Taskquid gifted 5 subscriptions to the community.
Tar, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. That's so nice of you. Thank you, lovely. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, friendos. It's very nice of you. Well, now we need to do some soul draining. Yes. Okay. Let's do it, shall we? So I need some demon blood. I need these soul essence. Okay. So now we need to make a soul drain situation. Sacrificial stone. Yes, that's it, isn't it? Sacrificial stone. Let's see if we've got the mats. What am I missing? Oh, I do have the mats. So it's a good idea to put one of these down next to an NPC camp. Because you're gonna be running back and forth quite a bit. I'm gonna pop it like, thank you very much. I'll pop it like here. If you're going to do that, you might want to put like an entertainer near it or something. Let's get our friendo, one of our friendos over here. We're going to need some orbs as well. Glass flasks, rather. Scully, how do you feel about supervising over here? Here you go. You can, like, bless me with your magical... I don't know where I'm going with that. Let's move on, shall we? Hi, Guitar. So nice of you. I'll be using Mirror Mark against Red Mother and being all happy about it before she just utterly stepped on me and not in a good way. Oh, dear. Hello, Zion. Hello, hello. Okay, so we need some flasks. I think we have some stashed somewhere. We do have a casting table, though. Yeah, we got 20. Yes, so let's get ahead of ourselves and make some glass. And let's make... Here we go. So glass in here. What I like about the the living settlements is that I kind of want my smelter to look like it's working even when it's not. And so if you have a smelter or somebody just assigned to the smelter, it could be, I think, anybody, then it just looks like he's working. I like that. It's kind of cool. We can change his outfit and stuff as well. So let's take some glass. And some iron. We don't need this much. We just went a bit crazy, but hey ho. Put it in the casting table. The cold sounds are freaking me out, people. Okay, glass flask mold. Bit of glass in there. Let's make some flasks. If you want to, you can buy flasks from one of the vendors in Sepamaru. It's one of the few things I actually like to use the market for. Where is it? Like around here, near Westwall Prison. Okay. Let's make a few more. Might have to like reconfigure this place at some point. There you go, more glass flasks. Okay. I think we have enough on us for now. So we're going to need a truncheon. And some bindings. You ready for some dark magic, friendos? Good thing Dogs of the Desert recently moved in and signed up for question mark. Yeah. They're really excited to be back. Yep, it's good times for them. Okay. So we're going to be making some of these. Okay. There we go, a bit more in... Let's go precision strike. 10% additional armor pen while carrying a medium or lighter load. It's not always going to work for me. But I like precision strike. So what you want to really do if you're going to level sorcery is be near an NPC camp with reasonably low level NPCs. You could bring a friendo in here with another truncheon. That would make your life a lot better. But you know, I like to, make things difficult for myself. Pokey people and stabby people are like a nightmare. There we go, he got bored. Not much of a friend, is he? Would you like to come join us, madam? There you go. She's been persuaded. Okay. So you want to take your friendo to this, which is actually a special spa. It's got incredibly good reviews, and you just want to encourage them to relax and not worry too much about anything. Why does it say 34? Oh, because I have 34 of those. Okay, cool. And then just take some deep breaths, madam. Think about the lovely plinky plonky music you can hear, the wind in the trees. Not many trees around here, just the wind in your hair. And think about a nice holiday that you've had in the past. There you go. Excellent. She's having a good think about it. Well, I'm tavern patrons, that's not a bad idea. The people on the bar you can't hire, you can still knock out, put in the world to friend them. Yeah. Yippers. Stream has some saturation with brightness. Stream has some saturation with brightness. I haven't changed anything in OBS since yesterday. Take the negativity right out, exactly. She's very relaxed. There you go. She looks... Honestly, she looks like she's lost weight. I feel like she's never looked better. She looks fantastic. So there you go. We got some of those ready. If I take that out, she'll just disappear and it's like nothing ever happened. And Scully here is just going to cleanse us with her, training and stuff. Eat some shellfish because that will make us feel better. And see how we're becoming more attractive since Scully's dancing for us. Okay, so I don't know how many... Do we need like 5? I think it's only like 5. Do, do, do. For the first one, isn't it? You see the frames going down. There we go. Then our next spell. Green gas treatment does wonders, yeah. It's like matcha or something, you know. Definitely. No one has ever lodged a complaint about Anna's new spa treatment. Yep, exactly. It's fantastic. What did we just learn? I forget what we just learned. There you go. So we can check the knowledge tab. We can see what we've learned here. Reveal corruption, ice bridge, conceal corruption, wall of fire, summon corpse, soul drain, slow fall, zombies, mirror mark, which is like the thing in Apex, mass cull, really useful for harvesting resources in an area of like in an AoE. Invisibility, which works until you do any damage or anything like that. Imbue wisp, for you can catch a light to yourself so that you can see what's happening around you, but it's kind of annoying. I don't like it. Embed wisp on a fixed point. Elixir rebirth, you can re-roll your followers, how do you say, perks as they level up. I haven't really talked too much about that yet, but that's a very, very useful one. Detect resources if you're looking for corrupted, if you're looking for star metal, iron, things like that, you can see that. Creeping darkness just makes things dark. All of the dead calls forth a terrible fog and an undead horde. I didn't find that to be particularly helpful. I found that I couldn't see where the horde was, and they didn't really attack the thing I wanted to last time. Maybe we'll try again with that. And then blood rites. This is one of the very special spa treatments that it makes people lighter, and you know how people like cut for like bodybuilding competitions, they just want to like dehydrate. It really does the same kind of thing. Yeah, we use the same spa stone as the thing we just used before. And then circle of power, we can summon like abyssal creatures. There you go, so far. Okay. Wait, what's the next thing I need to do? Blood. Okay, so let's do the dehydrating treatment, which is really something everybody wants. Okay. So we'll find a new friend for that, as somebody will... Medical leeches, there you go. There's better explanation. Yeah, I'll put that in the pamphlet, definitely. Yeah, my game looks kind of saturated and whatnot. I don't think it's OBS. Does it look weird? Does the stream look weird? New to this game, and I have this on as I do my chores, and I'm really having fun time learning about aspects of the game when I hear the chat. See when I pop over to look at the screen. Nice! I'm glad to see it. Glad you're enjoying yourself. Or just shows up, visual fog. It impairs you, and then they die. It doesn't help at all. Exactly. It's just kind of pointless, isn't it? Removing water weight, that's it. So I'm just going to ask this guy if he'd like to participate in the treatment. It is quite experimental. But everybody so far has been, you know, honestly shocked into silence with how good it was. Yeah, it's been incredibly effective for everybody involved. So just going to pop you on the spa table, sir. And just think about Scully and the dance that she's doing. And, you know, she's not laughing at all. She's, like, really enjoying herself. She takes her job very seriously. Okay, so we're going to just do this dehydrating treatment for you. Wait, sorry, I clicked on the wrong button. Here you go. It's new equipment. Just going to... So yeah, think about your favourite holiday you've ever had. Maybe you've got kids. Maybe they told you like a really nice story once. It was a really wholesome experience. Take some deep breaths. Think about what you're going to eat for dinner later, now that you've like lost all this water weight. And just relax. That's it. Breathe into it. That's it. Very nice. Very aggressive salesperson. They've been losing their heads of excitement. Chat everybody to the corner. At least be quieter when she's trying to help you relax. Exactly. So there you go. Now we've completed the first stage of the treatment, and we're just going to pop that extra water just into a little bottle, and it's over. There you go. So you did really well. Now, how many of these do I need? Is it like 5 of those? Hold on. Just got to check how many patrons we need. Was it 5? Was it? College. Okay, so we need 4 more. All right. Okay, let's get 4 more volunteers. Now, he was really pleased with the service. I could just tell because I've been, you know, working in this field for a while now. And you can just really tell when people, like, look at you with a kind of dead look in the eyes, that they just had such a great time and they don't want to leave. That's the thing, isn't it? So we'll just pick off some people on the outskirts who don't appear to have any neighbouring friends, because those seem to be the best candidates for the treatment. They're always just carrying a bit too much water. And no, don't alert anybody, it's fine. Here you go. Great treatment ahead of you. Excellent. He's super keen. Super keen, yep. This way, sir. This is the exfoliating stage of the treatment. You'll find most people love this. Free t-shirts, that's it. There you go. So he's just going to get some exfoliation. Oh, his friend was... Oh, he was tempted to come over and he wasn't quite ready. We'll come back for you, sir. There you go. Now, we'll leave you in there while we go and get your friend because he looked super keen. We can just leave you there for a second. Just take some time to relax. And just think about how much you really hated being on that corner. Here we go. This guy over here. Excellent. Just check you're not named. Oh, tier 1. Perfect. You are a perfect candidate. You're just what we're looking for in our spa. Okay. I'm just going to start the exfoliation treatment. Don't mind the fact that your friends are chasing us. Just, you know, just enjoy that really good scrub that you've been needing for a while. Your skin looks a bit dry. Maybe interested because they're so close by. Just too nervous to come over to the door. I know, that's it. You've really got to, like, persuade a lot of people. So I'm just going to pop you here. Just enjoy Scully's dance. Excellent. And I'll be with you soon. I've just got a client on the table here. There you go. There you are, sir. How's it going today? Did you have anything nice for lunch? Yep, just enjoy that blue sky and listen to the imaginary birds. They don't really exist here because there's no trees. That's it. Oh, he's really enjoying himself. He's enjoying your pre-treatment entertainment. That's it. There you go. You should make a little cell waiting room so they can hang out. There you go. And relax. There you go. Oh, the pounds are coming off. Excellent. It's the best holiday spa you've ever been to. Now we're just going to pop that extra water into a container. There you go. Beautiful. It's like you were never here. Fantastic. Well done. You did great. Excellent. He's just gone to like the post-treatment area now. So we've got 3 more people. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, did I leave the guy on the side? He might despawn, actually. Wait. Sorry, I'm always forgetting about guests. I apologise. Sit. Sit. Did we... He can't... You can't get me here. Don't you get Scully? Scully's a very important part of this. Wait, can I... Wait, fall? Hold on a second. Did I actually put both of them in the thing? I don't think I did. You volunteered quite well. Scully, fleet. Scully, I told you to go wait. Scully, this is our customer. Okay, well, he's already lost some of his excess weight, so he's a prime candidate for this. Okay. So did the other guy despawn? Do you clean and sanitize those tools? We find that the excess water that comes off the body to be quite good at just self-cleaning. That's it. How's UI mod, Iron Guy? Yep. There you go. There you go. Super excited about this. There you go. Just consider this like a purification sort of situation here. Just look at that elephant behind me. He's just thinking about what kind of grass he's going to eat for his lunch. And if one of those tigers is going to annoy him. Have to be careful turning your back to the full and they go... And they do, don't they? That's it. We did have one waiting, yeah. That's it. There you go. Oh, just feel the years falling away. That's it. There you go. Perfect. Let's pop that. Hold on. There you go. Lovely. He really enjoyed that. That was great fun. There you go. Lovely. 2 more candidates required. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Do, 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 do. Right, selecting your candidate is very important for these kinds of things. Okay, so how do you feel? There's the weight of the world on your shoulders at the moment. Would you like it lifted? Have you ever wanted to just lie in the sun and bake as your worries just melt away? He said yes. Excellent. Follow me, sir, this way. Just don't mind the exfoliation treatment. It's a bit rough. A little abrasive at first, but you won't feel anything in a minute. There you go. Excellent. Perfect. Sweet. Yep, that's right. Just relax. He's just making sounds about being happy. Resistant to the demon. Never come into your spa. It's too spooky. I don't know what you're talking about, Tallest. It's really very good. Leaving the desert heat and sun could clean it. But it just bakes off and, the, germs bake in the sun. That's it. Lose more thrills that way to the odd tendency for the exodus to sometimes swallow people. I know. That's why sometimes I want a ghost just to see, because sometimes they are underground, but if I ran away and came back, he'd probably be there. Excellent. Well, this one went really well. Pop you in a flask, sir. Beautiful. Okay, one more. Bum, bum. So if anything, so is the game looking oversaturated and over bright or something, friendos? Because my game looks, I mean, we're in the desert, I guess. Very peaceful. UV kills germs. Well pointed out, Mr. Mold. Absolutely.
Stop.
Hi. He looks very stressed. Prime candidate. Also a tier 1. Look how willing he was. There you go. This way, sir. And there you go. Slough off that skin, shall we? There you go. Beautiful. Bit of a scalp treatment you get in there as well for free. We're not going to put that on the books, don't worry. Free of charge. Ba-dum. You go. That's right, sir. Let me know if you've got any questions. Seem to enjoy it a little too much. It's dark, isn't it? A little too bright, probably just the desert visual. I think it's just the desert, isn't it? Yeah. It's also cinematic as well. From like cinematic settings. And relax. Mr. Mold. Dr. Mold is the wife. That's very confusing. Okay. There you go. So we are getting corrupted, but Scully is cleansing us from our corruption. There we go. Pop him in a flask. Perfect. So we could move on with the sorceress journey, but I'm just kind of like, I just want to see how many of these we can learn straight away. There we go. Beautiful. What's that splashing sound? It's the water. Hall of Nurgle and Abyssal Call. Okay. Now we're into the dragon bone situation. So is that the final one? No, we need black blood as well, don't we? Let me see how many we got left. Dun 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 dun. Here we go. So, got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. Is it? Yeah. So we need 20 dragon horns. I think we're going to go to the Unnamed City, friends. We're going to need some dragon powder. So shall we get some dragon powder crafting? We might pick some up. I don't think we need to pick anything else up from like out and about. We have like the ingredients to craft it. Which fire powder I could maybe craft? Do 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 do. Witch fire, witch fire, witch fire. Ba-dum bum. There we go. Witch fire powder. Need 100. Let's make some glowing essence. We'll use glowing goop for that. Not enough space. Okay, we can get some more goop. We got some that grows near us. You can get loads of it from the Dregs dungeon. There's also bits and bobs in the kind of pond area down there. Okay, we'll start that going, and I guess we'll look out for some goop. So let's go and unfriend a couple of dragons. Let's take our best boy here. So where's my dancer? Dancer's down here. Let's get his gear. Doo-doo. Oh, we just need some fragments as well. How many fragments do I have? 2. I need 5. Okay, so we'll get some fragments as well while we're at it. Exclamation mark ticket and Twitch chat, by the way, if you want to win a DLC for this game of your choice. Da-dum. Okay, let's get her over here. Bear in mind, if you are on a server, this is going to decay if you don't put it on foundations and things. Bear that in mind. It'll probably last about an hour before it disappears. Already laughing your butt off. I don't know what you're talking about. This is a very serious stream, people. Very serious indeed. Doo-doo. Take this bar very seriously. Okay, let's get your gear. Now, we could take her with us, but she doesn't have a huge amount of HP. Leon is like our best fighter. There is a lot of corruption in the Unnamed City, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to take a dancer. If you're going to take 2 thralls, sometimes like a fighter and a dancer would be quite good somewhere like Unnamed City. Alright, he's got a full set of armour. He's got Hanuman's Gather, which is going to do loads of damage. Let's give him some Gruel for healing. Some heal potions. Buff his damage with some pork rinds, which I've lost immediately. There you go. Okay, he's already had one, so you can see he's got 25% strength damage buff from that. Scully, you can just have a little break. Here you go. You can stand there if you want to. She just wants to play with the Thaumaturgy bench, not a problem. But Freya's like, would you please speak to me, madam? Okay. Let me give you these for now. Bum. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, let me leave some bits and bobs behind. Okay, do I need all this crap on me? Probably not. We don't need rawhide bindings because we've got chain bindings. Right, okay. So we'll take our trusty steed with us. And we'll take Leon. Just kind of sulking now. Okay. Okay, alright. Let's go to the Unnamed City, get some... So we need 20 dragon horns and we need some fragments. Let's get it done, friendos. Fair bit of corruption in this camp. Yeah, definitely. Okay, we're going to go to the big orange blob on the map. Everybody following me? Sweet. Da-dun. Doo-doo. 40 north. Excellent. Dun 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 dun. Sweet. Doo 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 doo. Oh, demon creature. Sweet. Okay. See if we get anything from him. Gain a pelt, feral flesh. Nothing special. Definitely don't have extra stuff that I don't need, friendos. Just running on the bare minimum here. Sweet. Doo-doo. Ooh. Really, that hurt a little. Still streaming. Hello, Dragu. Yeah, still streaming. Da-dum. Very late start on Saturdays. Bum, bum. So let's make sure we got water. And we've got to be like really focused. There you go. Perfect. Ta-dum. Remember how scary crocodiles were when you very first started playing this game? And then you'd see like a demon crocodile with like the scary eyes and you'd be like, oh my god! Just remember those days, friendos. Seems like a long time ago. Been a while since I've been able to make one. Ah, I'll be doing well. What do you mean corruption? All the cleansing treatment? See, never been more toxin free. Exactly. If anything, we need like holidays because we've just been taking away, you know, all of their, you know, bad vibes. Yep. I'm kind of paranoid that the game looks weird now. Does it look strange? I don't know, people. Me just a few weeks ago was it? Ah, I'm kind of jealous of people like just starting the game. Honestly, it's so much fun. It's such an adventure. Do, do, do. Right, come on, Doombringer. Savage. Look at him moonwalking. The moonwalk lap of victory. Excellent. Right, to the Unnamed City. Do, 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 do. We'll follow the water, the river. Lots of berries along here. Yellow lotus. Loads of aloe. Some strange reptile creatures. You can just like... There you go. He enjoyed that. That was fun for him. Alright, I'm in a weird mood today, people, apparently. Just got this game, did you? Ah, I'm jealous. Joy. The croc boss is still... The croc boss is always a pain, yes, absolutely. At any stage, definitely. She had a demonically possessed shellback crash my base the other day. The thralls handled it almost too eagerly. Suspicious. We haven't been in this cave yet. Shall we? On our way. Just like cleanse this of those weirdos. Kind of strange. They're so bizarre. He's on attack all enemies. Gonna do the... Come on. Make short work of these fools. There you go. He can handle himself. He's a tough guy. So yeah, I think you can just get a bunch of crystal in here. Yeah. So if you need crystal, you can use your pick or pickaxe on these like things, or you can just click E. But yeah, you can use a pick or pickaxe to harvest more. Nope, I don't think there's anything else in here, is there? Apart from some free hide. And some creepy noises. They sound like creepy old men, don't they? Do you know what I mean? No offense, obviously. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Yep. Sweet. Just a cave you can harvest some crystal in. Hey, these things don't go anywhere, in case you wondered. I kind of scared myself for a minute. Imagine if I just fell through into a void. Just started playing, dropped off. Above Sepamaru, progression's been rough, but having a blast. Yeah, Sepamaru's great. You know, there's a bunch of chests on the roofs in Sepamaru. It's a great way to tech jump. Get yourself some tools and like weapons and things. Yep. Da-dun, da-dun. Hello, henchman. Hello. And Draggy was henchman. Yeah. See, now I've got to remember. Yep. Great place to use mass coal. That's true, yes. Very good. Good idea. I've never built a base using mass coal. I don't know. Have I built anywhere really big and fancy since I started streaming? I don't know. Well, I have, but always in creative mode because I really messed up my shoulder and like arm and stuff. It's amazing I don't have carpal tunnel, people. Seriously. I play this game so much and I built a new base every week. Dimmer, you're trying to tell me something. He's like, you know, I do have a saddle. You know, it's there for a reason. It has a function, otherwise. Okay. Yeah, I really like injured myself, but that was when I was on console. Yeah, and the only thing really that fixed it, I took like a month off gaming at one point, and it fixed me. And now I try to like listen to my body a bit better. Yep. Just a room with occasional mini boss. Is there sometimes one of the mini bosses in there? Yeah. Mounts are hard to use for me, are they? Yeah. I find games where you're travelling around a lot or harvesting a lot of like resources, sometimes I get kind of like aches and stuff like that. There you go. So what are we here for? We're here for dragons and we're here for fragments. So we need to do some boss fights. We have like a couple of fragments. We might have some more in a box, but I doubt it. So we need at least 3 fragments, which is at least 3 bosses. All right. Definitely one of them is going to be Winged Death. One of them is going to be the Red Mother, I think. I think we're ready for that. Dun, 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 dun. I did mention this on my gear video. There's a bunch of NPCs in the Unnamed City who were a pain in the butt. Especially this guy. Oh, look, free orb.
In the name of Set, identify yourself.
But they are kind of guarding a mini boss who drops really good armor. There you go. This guy over here.
Have your heart under.
There we go. We got some boots. We go carry capacity 15, 110 armor. That's a no-brainer. And let's transmog ourselves with these. There you go. Silent Legion armor. You can learn the recipe when you go to the Black Keep a bit later on in the game. But these guys will drop a piece nearly most of the times that they are unfriended. Sometimes a couple of pieces. And I have like a full guide to getting loot on my YouTube channel. There you go. I was laughing when I remember the first time I went to Arena Champion. My friends, there was an army. Yeah, the Arena Champion has had many different kind of iterations and versions that were like cruel killers, player killers. Yep. You will have your heart, Outlander, exactly. Month off game sounds like a new type of hell. Yeah, well, I was socialising for a month. What do you mean? Don't worry, I stopped that. Fine. Relic Hunters have 5 different locations in their city, decent loot too. They do, yeah, loads of places. Yep. And they're also in the wine cellar as well. Hate those bomb guys. Me too. The orb guys are the worst for me. Now, am I going to use my daggers? Am I going to solo her? No. Shall I? Maybe. Doom, we're going to leave you here. Now, chat, you got one job. Your job is to make sure I remember Doom. Because I've got this awful habit of leaving him in supermarkets and things like that. You know? And it's going to the stage where animal protection are going to come and take him away from me. Okay? Yep. Horse, get the horse. Yeah, there you go. Hiya, lady. This is the Red Mother. Ready. Okay. Okay, she steps back. Fiery breath. Nearly. I was nearly 100%. Nearly didn't get hit once. Damn it, people. I'm so annoyed. Hello, Tem. Hello. Pauline can't stay to speak, yeah. Big old dragon, yeah. It's one of my favourite fights. I like her. If I fight her solo, she's a bit more predictable. Thank you very much. Thank you for the reminder, people. Do you see? Timely reminders. Now, we're going to use our best tool, whatever it is. What do we have that's like the highest level tool? Steel cleaver. I think probably the pickaxe is the highest tier. Let's go for it. So we want some dragon horns. She will drop dragon horns either way. Dragon bones, demon blood, cooked leather, dragon horns. Yep. 20. Boom. Would you turn around, you bellend? There you go. Perfect. Okay, let's get our little free fragment. Ooh, goodies. There you go. Free fragment of power as well. So we doubled up. So we should have 2 fragments of power from here now already. So we only need technically 1 more. We're definitely going to fight Winged Death. Let's go fight the Brute, because he's such a great early game person to fight. I'll also show you where the extra fragment is up here. GG's, thank you very much, thank you very much. Never let your guard down. I know. You know, most accidents, what they say, most accidents happen close to the home when you're like, you let your guard down, people. That's it. Yep. Being behind reminded me of when I went to Savannah with my horse and put it on stop following just outside. When I came back, it was gone. Didn't know it would go home eventually. Had to walk back. That's it. You see? And there's no taxis at Savannah anymore. It's terrible. It's awful. Bad service. Bum, bum, bum. Sweet. Okay, so we're climbing. We just climbed up right here. I've got to remember to tell you stuff. It's like, it's very late here, people. Okay. We're going to just run along here. Climb up. And there's a chance for there to be a free fragment for us up here. Usually this is the way I go to get to the dragon in the first place. Yeah, it's there. So this is like a random spawn. Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's not on your server. There you go. So now we already have 5 fragments, but we're not going to stop there. Let's go get the Brute. Oh, I've been watching YouTube for a couple of weeks. Finally caught alive. I hope everything's good. Very good, thank you. Thanks for popping over. Good to see you. Thanks for watching. Didn't know my flame changed. What was that about? Your flame? Your sub badge? Is that what you mean? The 1 year? 15 months? Yeah. That's the year badge. Is that what you're talking about? Frequently died to the Red Mother. Good job, thank you very much. I mean, I fought her 1 or 2 times. Just 1 or 2. Yeah, that's the 1 year sub badge. There you go. Hidden fragment. Yeah. So there's actually a bunch of hidden fragments around the Unnamed City. I just pick up the ones that are on my path so that they don't inconvenience me at all. So this is the Brute. So, okay, so the Red Mother, let me just quickly tell you. The Red Mother has a fantastic loot table. She drops Final Breath of the Red Mother, which is a really good legendary torch that lasts for 1 week. I'll let that sink in for a second. She drops Reach of the Red Mother, which is really the best bow in the game, probably, certainly on the Exiled Lands. Really good armor pen, good damage as well. That's my favourite bow. What else she drops? She drops the dragon scale helm, which is a huge cold and heat protection helmet, which is medium armor, but it's fantastically good. When I get that, I'm set up. I keep it in my inventory with an armor reduction kit on it, and then if I go into the volcano, I can be protected from heat. If I go into the cold, I'm protected from the cold. It's fantastic. I love it so much. She also drops the lifeblood spear, which is a spear with regeneration. I don't know if it is actually particularly good. I never use it. At one point it was OP, like a lot of things in this game was once OP, got very much nerfed into the ground. You can also make a trophy out of her head if you're that kind of person. It looks kind of nice on a like a tower or something. What else she dropped, friendos? Those are the main things anyway. Trying to think if there's anything else. There you go. So she has her own specific loot table. She's a good one. Any of the dragons, the baby dragons, are really good to unfriend at the beginning of the game, particularly if you don't want to do much crafting, you don't want to make a tannery, and you can harvest them for leather. The baby dragons are much easier to fight as well. I'm going to drop that on the floor. There you go. We got some dragon horns, we got some dragon bones. Keep hold of these. We're going to use these for crafting the void forged dragon ribs that we learned the recipe for in the sinkhole. There you go. She also drops brimstone as well. They will, every boss here in the Unnamed City will always drop a, it's not legendary anymore, Grandmaster weapon repair kit or armor repair kit. They'll always drop a fragment of power. There's a couple of exceptions. There's a snake boss who's just a world boss who doesn't have that loot table. There's a green dragon that doesn't have their own loot table. They don't drop a skeleton key. They just have like hardened steel weapons that they drop. And there's another red dragon that roams around. I'll point them out when we walk past them, and they have no loot either. They're just kind of pointless to fight unless you just want like dragon bones and stuff like that. There you go. This is the brute. The brute drops a really good early game weapon, and it's not too hard to fight. He drops the predatory blade. Go on there, mate. Which he drops quite frequently. It's a one-handed strength sword, and it's left clicks only, light attacks only. So you see that predatory perk, it means it's left clicks only, but it does a huge amount of damage. So it's a really, really good weapon to get early on. I love the smack talk towards an undead creature. It's so funny. He also drops gauntlets of the brute, which are stamina buffing, and helm of the brute, which is strength buffing. Predatory blade first time. There you go. Sweet. There you go. Look at these damage numbers. 108 damage. No buff on it yet. You can put a buff on it as well. 9% armor pen. It cripples, and it has the predatory ability, which means it's left clicks only. Don't put it on a thrall. It'll be useless on a thrall. There you go. We got some obsidian. Lotus burner. We'll use that to make a golem. There you go. Fantastic. So there you go. This is the predatory blade. So I like it early game, but after that I don't really like it because I don't really enjoy the animations and stuff like that. But it's so strong if you get it early on. So he's usually the first boss that I would fight here. Although Winged Death, who's the bat boss and is a flesh creature, so susceptible to all kinds of debuffs except for things that only affect the undead, like bleed, poison, sunder, all that stuff, acid, whatever you want to use. Yeah, so the Winged Death is probably one that I would also fight early game now. We did that already. So yeah, the brute is brilliant for that. There you go. The skeleton bosses all have the same loot table as each other, so he's got his own loot table, the brute. Red Mother's got her own loot table. But the skeleton bosses, and I'll show you one of them, all share a loot table, and they drop things like the Sword of Crom, which sometimes is fantastic, sometimes is completely useless, kind of cycles around, and a bunch of things. If you want a poisoned legendary axe, the festering one is dropped by the skeleton bosses, and just a bunch of different things. They have like a big loot table. But every single time you unfriend them, they should drop a legendary piece of armor or weapon. What is it called? War Dancer chest piece, whatever it's called, which is strength buffing version of the Zamorian Dancer top. Here we go. He's just very friendly as well. He likes visitors. I'm going to use my axe here because I like axes against groups of skeletons. Bringer's just going to fart on you guys and you're going to be sorry. There you go. So I'm going to try and just deal with the little skellies first. So I ran out of stamina and you really should let me regen first. Let's heal that. Okay, I'm going to take out this archer while we can. There you go. It's a good place to bring your thralls to level up, this place. Just fight the skeletons, don't bother with the bosses. There's plenty of skeletons. It's reasonably safe if you avoid the bosses.
Steel and sparks.
This is one of the skelly bosses I was talking about. So is he still buffed for strength? No, he wasn't. So let's give him a bit of a buff. We're not using any special buffs here. Really. Stamina buff. I don't really need my agility buff if I'm using a strength weapon right now.
So I can carve it under fire.
There we go. There we go. Ah, we got the Black Tusk Shield, which is, of course, not black. It has 15,000 durability, so it's a really good thing to get. It just looks like a bone shield, but it isn't. It's actually just got loads of durability. And really what you want from a shield is just like a huge amount of durability. I wish it was black colour. It would look kind of cool. Yeah. Game's trolling me because I can't. There you go. It just looks like the bone shield that you can pick up from like the early game. I'm going to leave this because I'm not going to make medium armor, but that's a great drop. You can only use it really when you get to like epic level gear. And there's a chest back here for a legendary armor or weapon repair kit. Grandmaster, my mistake. Repair kit. There you go. I don't really use those once I get to like... When I hit level 60 and I can craft my own gear. Don't use repair kits anymore because I don't want to lose durability when I repair them. There you go. Not black, not tusked. Black tusk shield, that's it, exactly. Skeletons are great for mid-game leveling. They are, yeah, definitely. I mean, if you're in a hurry to level, then you must be doing PvP. Because honestly, I feel like I level so quickly. And we could probably just do it in 2 days. I feel like we level way too fast. But if you want to level thralls, then I think the Unnamed City's good. Because you really kind of want to level them as quickly as possible. Excellent. So that's one skeleton boss. So we have all the fragments we need. We have the horns. Let's just go fight the winged death and see if we can pick up one of my fragments. I'm not going to do the entire place. We will farm this place a lot. And I will bore you with stories about the place. Yep. Let's just go get winged death. Steel and sparks. I only need the 5 fragments, right? I don't need them more later, right? Question mark. No, just the 5. Dun, da, da, dun. Yeah. There you go. Let's go. Not even black Tesla? No, I know. Pretty sure regular skeletons will eat my face. I only started playing last week. Ah, yes. Well, when you're in heavy armor and you've got a follower who's in heavy armor and they've got at least like a steel mace or something like that, and they've got some gruel on them for healing, some healing pots that you can kind of right click on and heal them up between fights and stuff if you need to. Just fight the skeletons and you'll level up pretty quickly. There's a bunch of guys down here. I don't know why I'm even going to fight them, but apparently I am. Skeletons have a decent loot table these days. They drop a lot of alchemical stuff, including grey lotus flowers and whatnot, seeds. Black lotus, purple lotus, things like that. There you go. There you go, bits and bobs. Mushrooms, excellent. Thank you for proving me to be a liar. There you go, grey lotus, thank you very much. There you go, Black Lotus. There you go, perfect. I'm going to drop the dragon head and the ivory and the brimstone. We just picked up loads of that today. Wolf pelt, fur. Sweet, that's right. Are we going to get the Riptide Spear? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Let's see who's right. And now, Wing of Death has been changed in this patch so that every single time you fight it, it will now drop a legendary item like everybody else here did ages ago. Since, like, for a while. And they've just changed it so he will also drop a legendary item every time. So let's see. Hi, friend. Let's get him out the corruption so we don't get too corrupted. There you go. So we don't want to reduce our health and stamina too much. There you go. He's a bit cantankerous, but he likes fighting out here with us as well. There you go. So he's susceptible to all kinds of debuffs because he's a flesh creature. The skeletons are only really susceptible to spectre coating, maybe acid probably. Oh, and gouging. This guy's susceptible to all, so we're just doing some bleed behind him. These daggers have an escalating effect, so every time I hit, they'll do more damage up to a point. Plus they apply a bleed, so that tick damage is really good. There you go. Oh my god. Oh my god. People. I'm very excited. There you go. Game, round of applause. Game, take a bow, game. I'm very happy. Very, very happy, Anna. Finally we got the Riptide Spear. So cool. We never got it the entire previous playthrough. There you go. We got it. Second time fighting him. We did it. Second time fighting him on this playthrough. So this spear we're going to use when we go to Dagon, which is the underwater city, the sunken city. Basically, I'm not even going to put it in my hand, just in case. When you have it equipped, you have infinite underwater breathing. It does the same thing as the underwater breathing potions that you can craft in your alchemy bench. Except for those you have to keep popping a potion. This one you just have to have it in your hand. You can just chill underwater. Just live there if you want to. Just chill out. Just be very, very, very careful. Because most people who've been playing this game for a while and have used the Riptide Spear have accidentally thrown it at some point. And it's gone forever. They just don't get it back. So just be super careful. Equip it, unequip it. Equip it, unequip it. Just and then leave it alone, you know. It's like super cool. There you go. Someone should make a mod that adds a visible cloud for Doom bearing his special attack debuffs and all. Become Acromant. Yeah, so cool. I don't know the skeleton boss here, but he's very high up and I don't know how to get to him. I'll show you if you want. Out of celebration. We can get some demon blood from him and some bat skin. Okay, no demon blood apparently. I'll show you the high up skeleton friendo. So this guy is here, by the way. The aviary. There you go. Show you where the dude is. The dude is like up there. The other skeleton friendo. Yeah, don't throw it. Don't throw it. It's a nightmare when you lose it. It's so sad. Especially because it used to be even harder to get, I feel like. I mean, certainly now it should be easier because he drops a legendary every single time. Yeah, I wonder actually maybe he's the only one who, up until now, had exactly the same drop rate for the Riptide. Maybe. There's the boss. See him? It's right there. Little... Hi there. Super bored. Just waiting for a fight. So you do have to climb to get to him. If you're going to climb, make sure there are no bow guys around. These are just light attacks with my hammer. That's right, you tell those skeletons that definitely don't speak English. Sweet. Okay, so we're going to climb here. This is where I am exactly. Okay. I'm the green thing. There you go. We're going to climb here. You need a decent amount of stamina to climb. I'm going to climb halfway to this little restand point. There you go. All this stuff is a lot harder with sorcery builds. But you can get mountaineering gloves and boots, which will help you because you won't use as much stamina. Thank you very much. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Get our stams back up. There you go. He's just there. I'm going to deal with these little friendos first. I love the axes. So cool. Compost. Ooh, grey lotus seeds. Super good. Repair kit. Kind of want that for now. Don't care about these. Okay, maybe I'll take the compost, then I don't have to craft compost. Leon? Leon? In your own time. Leon? Leon? What are you doing down there? We talked about this before. Come on now. Attack. Go on, sick. Good man. Takes a minute, but you know, he's very helpful. So simple, yeah. One of the first things I usually do in a new playthrough is get spider climb boots. Yeah, never have to worry about climbing stamina again. So I don't have to worry, but then I've always spent points in stamina. This guy does not stop what he's doing for any attack. He's on his own, like, journey. He's gonna do his thing. He'll face you. But he doesn't care what you do to him. Keeps doing his attacks, which is kind of unnerving, honestly. That's right. Tell him. We'll get some debuffs later on that we can use to help us unfriend the skelly bosses. This guy has it. So this guy shares the same loot table as the other skelly boss we saw before. You don't have to climb up to fight him, but it's kind of fun. And a lot of people don't even know he's here. Already north. Get him. Get him. Oh. So I haven't used this. What is this? What is happening, people? So this used to be the most special weapon, right? Friendos who've been playing this for a while. This used to be the most fantastically special weapon. This is the thing you wanted for your thralls back in the day. It used to do a huge amount of damage, and only your thralls could use it, because if you used it, it would take all your stamina in one swing. It didn't happen with your thralls, and it was just so OP. It was fantastic. I love OP weapons. Everybody loves an OP weapon. Okay, maybe not in PvP, admittedly, but it was hard to get. It took a lot, like 100 kills sometimes to get it, and when you got it, you were super happy. And then sometimes you try and help your friend get one as well, and put it on your thralls. And this was like the special thing, right? Yeah, 450 durability. Yeah, 78 health, 20% armor pen. Cripple, yeah. So I'm assuming it isn't particularly that interesting at the moment, but we'll see. They change it all the time. Yeah, that's very low durability. So what I would probably do with that is just put it on the wall because it's so special. But there you go. This is how you get up here. And I would get down again the same way I came up, basically. There you go. Don't just pray for no lag spikes. There you go. Sweet. I have my like release from release button as shift by the way. I think they changed that, but I find that to be really helpful if I'm like yeeting off the edge of a cliff or something. I find that to work really well. So we've already been to the library. I think we might go back with our loot at this point, especially given we got Riptide and from yeah. Okay, so let's head back. We're gonna do like a full tour of this place. I'll like show you all the things and the bits and bobs. Let's see if one of the free fragments is here before we go. Dive off. Yeah, really love my Blade of Seven Winds. Nice. Hello, Gorge. Good evening to you. BOP weapons back to back. Yeah, crazy. Yeah. If I fight another skeleton, will I get the festering one? Because that was a favourite of mine. And I'm burning out my luck, I know. Okay, so here is where there's a random fragment. It's sometimes here, sometimes not. Exactly here on this platform. It isn't here right now, in case you didn't notice. There you go. There you go. It isn't 100% armor pen anymore. 20% armor pen. It's not 100% anymore. Oh, you mean your Blade of Seven Winds? Yes, my mistake. Yes, of course. Yeah, best raw utility helmet is Nemedian. Then Median is very good. That's what I'm wearing. It's very good. I'd rather have more armor though, personally. Especially because the things that might... I mean, I don't care about my thrall repairing my tools, and my weapons usually are legendaries, which are not repairable by the Nemedian anymore. So... I mean, I don't really put an Nemedian on a thrall. I'd rather they just had more armor value, more armor mitigation, damage mitigation is what I'm trying to say. Exclamation mark mods, Conan. But you love the Lion Bastard sword. I do like the Lion Bastard sword. I mean, I think it's funny, but it's not my favourite. This has got a good name. Did you already... We already unlocked sorcery? Yep, we did. We're just levelling our spells. Yepers. Yep. We might be able to learn all of them tonight. That's it, squaddy. Yep. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum. Yeah, we've got a really fantastic spa set up for the NPCs, the local NPCs. They've really been enjoying it. Word's been spreading. People have been much more willing to come and try out our services. Right, chat? Notice your level so much further than your episode 1. Yes, definitely. Yeah, this is why I don't farm levels, because we just level up just by playing the game. Anyway. Yep. I do have more episodes to go up onto the YouTubes. Dun, 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 dun. You can start sorcery though, like way earlier than we have. I just thought it'd be kind of a good thing to do today. I think what we'll do is we'll fully level sorcery today, and then we'll do like the new phase stuff. Like next time, I reckon. Probably. I mean, we'll see how long I stream for, honestly. Maybe I'll stream all night, who knows. The not so happy ending spot. I mean, it's very subjective, Raj. People left lighter. They left their problems behind, you know. Let's just stop making value judgments, okay? Now, we don't have any pouches. Do I have to use a pouch to reveal corruption? This is where I have, like... shape the raw forces, no. Not trick the senses. Wield life. This one? Reveal corrupted objects, so it's free. So there should be a rock nose here. There he is. There you go. I didn't see him though, did you? Maybe because I was too far away. Yep, so that's what you use that reveal corruption, reveal whatever for. There you go. We got a bit of blood crystal for when we want to make golems and stuff. Okay, let's go home. We're very close to our house. Such a huge weight off your shoulders to go to Anna's Spa. Absolutely, yeah, definitely. It's really like an amazing public service we've got, people. Definitely. Drinker's Bay can be transmogged with a drum for novelty. Can be transmogged with a drum? Can it? Really? I don't think I knew that. One thing is those treatments are YouTube friendly. They are YouTube friendly. That's it. Everybody remember that. It's just such a great public service. Definitely. Yeah. Excellent. Da-dun, doo-doo. And, well, at least we cast a spell and finished the sorcery journey anyway. Doo-doo. Now someone's going to come in and go, have you not even crafted a bow in this game? I'm like, no, level 2. Level 2. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. For the north. Da-da-da-da. Okay. I can smell your stench. You would hear that. We'll get her later. She's insulted us. Da-dum. Do-do-do-do. It's so good living kind of central though. Very close to the Unnamed city. Very handy. And you raise them into skeletons afterwards. What, you mean the clients? The customers? Of course not. Absolutely not. Our services come with a money back guarantee as well. They do, yes. Satisfaction guaranteed, definitely. And no one has ever complained afterwards. Never. I mean, what kind of a record is that? It's fantastic. Do 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 do. Bum, bum. Do, do. We can raise zombies though, if we want to. Obviously, it's nothing to do with the spa, just to be clear. There is a croc boss in there. I'm not going to fight him because you know how I feel about the croc bosses, but croc bosses are available. Okay. Final spells question mark. Now I'm going to check the cage again to see if we can get a... Wow, that felt really ineffective. I can't wait to be like in my final form and just like one-hitting everything. Hi there. Is there anyone in the cage? There is someone in the cage. Okay, so now we're going to find out if it's always a sorcerer. Sorry, I've got sorcery on the mind apparently. We're going to find out if it's always a barkeeper. Excellent. Okay. All right. Let's get the people at the front. He's not talking to us, so surely he's not a barkeeper, unless they changed it. I doubt they did. So he has a chance to be a barkeeper, is my thought. I don't know if the last guy was speaking to us though. Ooh, I want one of these. We'll take that M4. We can decorate with it. Okay, so what you got, buddy? A Zamorian fighter, tier 3. Sit. Bum 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 bum. Off you go, my friend. Be free. Run with the others, Zamorians. I don't know. And all types of crafters like this. Yeah, so it seems to be all types of crafters. That's cool. So yeah, so it can be a barkeeper. So we just got kind of lucky or whatever, I guess. Level 53. Okay. That. I could have put some points in agility. We're going to respec for our final form when we get to like 60. Alright, let's see. Let's first of all clear our corruption because probably looking a bit haggard after the stuff. Scully, are you still on here? She likes to play sorcerer. Can you just... There you go. Just do some dancing for us. Okay. What am I missing? So we've got our dragon horns. Now we're just missing some demon blood. We've got loads of demon blood. Okay. Just a few more spells left to go. Been away from the game for far too long, yeah. Abyssal bow, abyssal maul. Okay. Now we need black blood and dragon powder. So we're going to have to craft some dragon powder. 10 dragon powder. We didn't pick any up. I thought we had some dragon powder though. No. Okay, I'm just going to check my thaumaturgy situation. So where are you going? You just walk over people's boxes every day. 1 dragon powder. I knew we had some. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, dragon powder 10. In here. We need like 9. Bum bum. Missing some steel fire. Okay. Did I put steel fire in the... Didn't we craft any more? Nope. So much tar. Fortunately, we have crafting speed on, like, super quick anyway, and we now have, like, a... well, I guess they both do the same thing. Do-do, do-do. Dun, 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 dun. Bum ba dum. Do do. Da dum. Da 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 da. Thank you for the friend follows, friendos. So while she's making some steel fire for us, let's check out what's going on in the bar. Smelter tier 3. He's better, isn't he, than what we had? Are you the same guy as earlier? What are you doing hanging around here? Eating our food and hire a prowler from Sepamaru. I could do so. We got bearer tier 1. Get out of here. Smelter tier 3. I kind of want the smelter. Smelter tier 2. Lady. So automatically higher tier. Obviously, everybody knows that. Have you got my gold, my dude? Let's get the higher level smelter. Honestly, we don't... It doesn't really matter. Should we get the lady? Yeah, done. Bum, bum, bum. Perfect. This way, madam. Dun, dun. Smokey Robinson. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Just deleted his workstation. I'm just very serious about health and safety, and I thought we could just rebuild that for you. Let me just do a bit of rebuilding. It'll be fine. Crafting stations, smithing, furnace. We're gonna have like a bunch of furnaces as well. But now we just have this little one here. Hey, Smokey Robinson. Sorry about the interruption. This lady's gonna be operating the furnace for a while. There you go. Excellent. Where do you want to work, mister? He could work on any of these, like, just decoratively. He won't make any difference to the bench. But you could just assign them to anything now. You see Henrietta's still conferring benefits. Okay, let me put the smeltery stuff in here. Take a bit more brimstone. Do-do. Prowler's a tier 2, yeah. Very cheap to hire. I really feel like the music is one of the reasons to build around here. It's so nice. Okay, Brimstone, you're coming with me. Let's put the bones in here. Okay. Do me, you're in the way, my dude. Da-dun, da-dun. There you go. You can stay here and think about Nordheimer things. Do-do. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. How's it going, madam? We needed 10. We got 6. Okay, 4 more. Are we really out of tar? Didn't we have, like, a shed load? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. All these people standing around. because he's working. That's it. So if it's working, it doesn't seem to let you pull from it ingredients and whatnot. There you go. Clear queue. Make some more of that. Beautiful. All right. Bum, ba, da, bum. Okay, nearly there. Should we go get some spell pages or something? Probably we don't even need any. We could talk to Freya. Shall we? Go on then.
By the gods, I don't feel up for this today. I can barely lift my arm.
You look awful. Did you sleep at all? Every woman wants to hear that.
I couldn't. My dreams were filled with lurking evil. Like a black serpent writhing through a garden of flowers. Horror and madness.
Your chat names change randomly, I think, unless you particularly choose your color or something. I don't know. Took that man's job. Yeah. He's really happy about it. He hated sitting in front of that thing. He's really relieved. He's going to go to the spa soon if he's not careful. Did you recognize anything?
Oh, yes, I saw Angvar. Bound to a stone. Taunted by hawk-faced warriors. They cut, and he writhed and stopped.
It's no wonder you didn't sleep.
They don't feel like natural dreams. I told you before that every sword swing feels like it drains my strength. I don't think I can do it again.
If the sword hurts, put it down. There are other ways to fight. Take up the spear instead and let's hunt.
You're right. I owe it to Angvar. My shield. My father taught me the way of the spear. If it hurts to swing, then by the gods, I'll stab.
There you go. Where do you want to go?
My father taught me the spear and how to hunt large game. Perhaps we can start there.
I'll be there for the hunt, but I hope this works out in the end. I'm ready.
Thank you. If you hadn't found me, I'd probably still be back at the hut, trapped in the gloom of my own thoughts.
The command for drops is in the title of the stream. So it's !drops. And it'll tell you. There you go. That stall in the tavern area solely cosmetic. I just wasn't here when you placed it. The stall, it is purely cosmetic. Yes, it is. It's an item that's sometimes in the bazaar. Yep. Relatable. Yeah, there you go. So does she want us to go, I presume she wants us to meet her at her hovel or something. I guess. Presume so. She says let's hunt. You want to follow me? Not going to follow me, is she? Hello? No. So I guess we have to meet her in the north. She just popped down for a bit to get a bit of sunshine. Right, let's get our dragon powder. Which is good timing because our thrall went on a break apparently. Nice addition. There we go. Boom. So what, like a couple more after this, right? We're nearly finished. Abyssal armor. Okay. Maybe like one left. Hi, Darkened. Hello, hello. So we got five fragments of power. And we need some black blood. We got that. Is this the end? No. Nearly? Question mark. Lightning storm. Okay, we're not there yet. At least one more. Final one is teleportary stones, isn't it? We need 100 witch fire. There's the black blood. 100 witch fire. We got 90. Okay. Let's go make some witch fire. I think we might need to get some more goop actually. Bum. But I did... Oh, there's one random there. Oh, it's doing that thing where it leaves one in the box. Dun, dun. We did make some goop stuff, I think. Ba-dun. Yeah. Okay, let's get some goop, which is in the nearby pond. Take a friendo. Come on, Leon, you look really bored. So, oh, finally, I've been standing here for ages. Okay, stop stealing my raw meat. It's weird. Excellent. Let's buff our follower damage. This is Tears of Galar. You can use that if you're a flaming Galar. Okay, let's go get some goop. Do I have my sickle? Steel sickle. Bum-ba-dum. Hardened steel. Let's bring Doom with us. He'll level from the XP situation. Bum. I kind of want to just build all over this area just because I can again. I feel so happy that that fortress is gone. I know it's like functionality, gameplay, you know, but I loved this area particularly. I had some nice like gameplay in the savannah. Very kind of fun memories from when I really first started playing the game. So I'm so excited that it's like buildable again. There we go. Have a quick snack. Drink some bone water. Tasty. Do-do. Da-dum. Do-do-do-do. Come on, people. Da-dum. Da-dum. Exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat if you want a chance to win a DLC of your choice, by the way, friendos, for this game. There you go. Bone water, rich in calcium, absolutely. Very, very good. Highly nutritious. Bit gamey, but very nutritious, definitely. So we're here for the goop. Don't let me forget, friendos, but we'll unfriend the croc while we're here. Bye. That's right, you tell that crocodile. And he's in the ground again. Tail whip. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, he's doing a nice bit of damage now, isn't he? Oh, tail whip. Ooh, nice. Let's get our skeleton key. Guess we'll take the gold and silver. There's our skeleton key. Alright. Bit of goop. Use the hardened steel sickle. It doesn't have a buff on it. I do have a better sickle than this, but I'm saving it for when I have advanced tool upgrade kits. There we go, some glowing goop. Get around watery areas. I don't think there's any more like around here. I don't think there's any around like this bits. Maybe at the bottom of the waterfall or something. Let's see if we've got enough. Dun 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 dun. Come on, do me. We ride. There you go. Come on, carry our weight, do me. Exactly. Help us out, bud. Oh yeah, we had the Tears of Galar potion going, yeah. Should use that if we want to buff his damage. I prefer to buff my own damage and just give him like strength potions himself personally. Dun, dun, dun. But if you're going to stand back and you want your thrall to do the fighting, then it's not a bad one to choose. There you go. Wash off your hooves, get the sand off. Very helpful. Alright. Home, friendos. May as well go this way. We're probably going to trigger a couple of hyenas. Okay. Goop, 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 goop. Alright. Well, we only needed 10 anyway, didn't we? So that works out. Put some stuff away while we're at it. Got a lot of stuff in our inventory. So I'm going to make some bigger chests or something at some point. Maybe before next time we meet. Because we've like outgrown these ones. I don't want. I mean, I could just place a bunch more, but you know. What are you doing over there, Belly? Hello? Are you like a random? Oh, it's not Belly, is it? Madam? Madam? Shall we, if she's not thrallable, should we experiment? Oh no, she went in textures. No. Wait. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. Did we lose her? Nope, she just disappeared. Damn it, people. That's sad. It always rains when you go into ghost mode, by the way. Damn it, people. Oh well. We tried. Still have a somewhat ruined, abandoned first big build on top of the mesa just next to where you built. As all the tier 3 religions, map room, teleport stone, just built it just after Arena came out with mostly reinforced stone. Nice. Yeah. Belly's here. She just like gave me such a funny look. She's like, what are you doing knocking out another taskmaster? Okay, let's get on Witchfire. Doom trying to follow me. So is Leon. It's like, will you stand still, lady? Final one, question mark? Yeah, that's it. All the sorcerer spells. Excellent. We did it, friendos. It was her sister visiting. But you could capture them to phone call and still fix it. I don't know. That was my first attempt. Move back render range, sometimes they pop back up. Yeah. Usually I do that, but should we give it a go? Should we try? But she wasn't. The thing is, yeah, we'll try. Let's give it a go. Dun, dun, dun. I was already swinging you. Let's go unfriend the lion. Then we'll go back. I don't think she's going to be there because we ghosted and she wasn't under the ground. I don't know, friendos. So I just want to bring him away from the edge here. There you go. Now you can attack. Just so we don't have to go chasing his corpse. Nice sword. Right, let's see what we get. Demon blood. Feral fangs, demon blood. No potions or anything. I guess it... Oh, yeah. I don't think we got the golden lotus potion from her, did we? Okay. Let's see if she's there. Do 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 do. Yeah. I know. Big scary elephant. Oh, so mean. Okay. No, she's not here. No. I think we would have seen her in the ground. So I don't know. Maybe they did nerf it. I don't think we got anybody new. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check my event log to see why we lost our sorcerer. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Dun, dun, dun. Doo, 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 doo. Okay. Well, friendos, I think we're going to leave it here. I think this is a good stopping point. And the next time, which will be maybe Monday, I don't stream on Sundays, we'll do all the, we'll do, Lufey questing stuff. And some jungle situations, like Buccaneer Bay, that kind of thing. I think it's probably a good place to stop because I kind of need to eat something. I'm really tired. And yeah, we leveled sorcery all the way in one stream, which is kind of I don't know if I've ever done that before. It worked out pretty well.